see L is gooning in the side chat. Oh, I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Oh, no, there I am. I keep forgetting to get rid of that one thing on the side there, but turn this down pretty low. But hello everyone, I know this is kind of like a little bit of early stream today. I usually don't go live around this time, but I figured try something new. You know, and I got some stuff here planned for today, and this is gonna be like kind of like a little bit off the cuff. I got some like web games where I'm just gonna sit here and play for a bit, and I am going to I might play some games. I don't know. We're gonna be watching some videos though as well. I got a playlist here lined up full of tons of stuff here to watch. But I'm gonna switch accounts real quick because this is on my personal account for my for this. Go to my watch later. All right, so that's up for later on, and I'm gonna switch over to this now. All right, so I actually had it on there correctly. All right, so I'm gonna start out with some game duel today. I'm gonna play classic, the classic mode on this. Should I know this game? It just came out. Is this like the Sims one? It's Izor. I know it. Or do I not know it? I don't know this one. In Zuru. It's like it's this. Yeah, this is that's a like slim.
This video is sponsored by
I think this is like the Sims like game.
by Crafton.
Oh yeah, it is. Yep. So we're gonna go back to game selection here. I've been playing this a lot off stream, so like this has been really fun to go through. I'm at like 207 right now. Oh, that's Fallout 4. Oh, that's Goat Sim. That is Portal 2? No. Ooh. This Destiny? Oh, I'm not used to that cover. Destiny's 2 cover is usually different. Oh god. Is here with the Krusty. That is Harry Potter. That is Chamber of Secrets. That's Detroit Become Human. I'm taking a drink. What is this? Oh, is this Chris Tales? Don't forget the crusty butter. Oh god. I don't know this. Is this Naruto? Naruto. Yeah, it's Ninja Storm 4. Ninja Storm 4. That is Switch, Mighty Switch Force. Oh no. It's a Switch Force game. No. Oh no, no, this is Pokemon Blue. Pooch!
Bucci.
Fuck. I know this. Is this Daisy? No. Postal 1? This is Postal 2. Actually, know like one of the people that is the community manager for Running with Scissors. Oh, that's pretty cool. We should do a Postal 2 stream at some point. That's a Slime Rancher. I want to get Jay to do the movie one. Serious Sam. Sam. Is that 2? Yeah. That is Life is Strange 2. That is Luigi's Mansion. Guys, I hate to tell you, but I do not know how to spell. Right there, that's 3. That's Mario Kart 8. That's Miles Morales. That's Paper Door. No, that's 1,000 Years Door. I know it's Paper Mario. Oh no, it's not. It is Paper Mario. Is this Super Paper Mario? No, Sticker Star? Origami King? It's the first Paper Mario. Hi, Alice. Oh, that's Ratchet and Clank. That's easy. That's Resident Evil 4. That's original. I always liked the always liked the UK box art better for Resident Evil 4. Got right here, this one. This cover right here was always this is the best Resident Evil 4 cover. A lot better than one we got in the US. I believe that was Japan and the UK that got that one. But Crypto the Necrodancer? No. Fuck, what is this? Shovel Knight? That's Splatoon. One. That's Mario 64. Super Mario 64. That's Zelda Twilight Princess. Sims 4. We'll do one more and we'll move on to something else. This is... I know this game. Is this a Nancy? No, it isn't Nancy Drew. This is the disappearing... The disappearance. No. I know it. Fuck, what was it? The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, that's what it was. I knew this game.
That's our main clue.
Alright, so I actually have some stuff in a watch list here that I was just gathering. I'm actually gonna pull this up because I found this really funny, but my eyes are gonna be glitching out here for a second. But I was looking for stuff to watch, and I pulled up an episode of Cheat here from G4, and this is what the first thing I heard whenever I booted this up. Fuck. Cat's experiencing brain lag.
Because every game is based in truth.
Oh, what's from the beginning? Jesus. If there's anything you guys want me to watch, just say in the chat. I had to go back and watch it. Oh, I remember seeing this one.
Oh, hey, beautiful, you want some egg? What? Which of those?
Take your laptops and electronics out the bag. If you got a hoodie on, take it off! Take it off!
Ma quanto mi ami tu? Ma quanto mi ama questo bel culetto qua?
I love watching cat videos. Oh wow, listen to him purr. Oh, there he goes.
These are the days that never end.
Leave me alone!
What did that cat do? He just like kind of just did a jump. He saw it, jumped. Oh, those are big cats. Those must be what is it called, like Mancoons?
She thinks there's a dog in my shirt.
Hola putas, les saluda Claude Speed y hoy vengo con las pelotas por el piso.
Connections is because every game is based in truth.
That was the point where we began to become...
What?
Oh no. Okay. That wasn't a far drop.
You gonna keep
What's oh yeah, this is unusual meme. We're getting the being mean to my boys.
Schön, dass die Leute dir das auch, ne?
That's Vapus and Sheep. They'll just like be in a call, and then you just hear like a blowtorch out of nowhere.
Do you have something to say?
I'm gonna full screen it. Oh,
My budzi mi się
he ate the mic arm. Not mic arm, but the mic the filter. That's what it is.
Did you know dogs will sit facing away from you as a sign of trust and a sign that they're protecting?
Get him in his mitt and big club. Oh yeah. Dust him. Oh my god, he's boxed.
Oh my god!
Whoops.
This is a stitch screw, and this is how it works.
Half-Life music just fits there. Did he just catch it in between his ass? Yep. I have a cat that does that. My grandma's cat does that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huge. Oh. There was a cat in there. Perfect pizza.
Romain allait tire du chat, les frérots.
Jesus. Oh, this guy right here. Help! I'm actually gonna put this in the chat here. I'm gonna put his channel in the chat because I don't like watching the artists on stream unless I like kind of promote them. So like I'm gonna just post this in the chat here. Did it send out? Yeah, it did. So this is I follow this artist.
And help me!
Here you go, man. I want you to have this.
Oh hell no, boy!
That's good. Hey, oh, what's that? That Dr. Pepper? That's that Dr. Pepper.
Gotta read.
So I think he acts out the videos before like he I think he oh thank you for the head pat and the throwing. So I think he acts out the videos before he records them. Cause like he releases like shorts here of it.
Hello, Mario.
This is it, Luigi.
So he'll just act, I think he acts them out and then like he makes animations of it, which is like really cool. But what do we have in here? I put a bunch of G4 in my watch later stuff. So we got an episode of Cheat, 2 episodes of Cheat here. We got some more cat videos. We actually got some Morrowind stuff. So like rotoscoping, I think so. Oh yeah, speaking of such, we need the booch here for this. So they actually have like the flight simulator map in here. Yeah, the map and the flight simulator map was just all US. But this is every single like so this is Flight Simulator's map right here, and this is Daggerfall. Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. That's how big Daggerfall is compared to Flight Simulator 2020. Yeah, this is I'm actually gonna speed this up here so you guys can actually see this. Okay. Apex Legends. Working in the rain at the moment. Aw, Vooch. I'm sorry. I hope your job goes well. Holy crap, look how big Dying Light is. But it's like Daggerfall is like is like I would say like 1/8 the size of like the actual planet. Because they use Flight Simulator's map and it's just the US. So this is comparing all the maps in every game. So if you ever wonder how big the maps are for stuff. It looks like Fortnite and like Warzone is pretty much the same. Same thing with Hogwarts Legacy. GTA 4. These are like the actual size of them, by the way. This is like... Oh shit, Fallout 4 is pretty big. I didn't know Mafia 2 is even bigger than Fallout 4. I haven't played the Spider-Man games yet. Blade Noir, which I have played, but it's not really too much of a free roaming game, I think. Last time I played it. I'm not full screen. I have a habit of just watching it in like the smaller mode. I need to play Ghost of Tsushima. I actually really like that game. Mafia, Jesus. Mafia came out like so long ago, but like that's such a big map. And it's even bigger than the GTA ones. Oh, never mind. Jesus, look, just the top section of GTA San Andreas is the size of Mafia 1. I think Skyrim was a little tiny bit bigger though than GTA. Yeah, it is. Oblivion's bigger than Skyrim. I haven't played too much of Days Gone. Now that does not feel like it's that big in Burnout Paradise. I regret selling my PS5. I was halfway through what I got. What before what is it called? Ghost of Tsushima. Oh wow. Look at GTA 5 compared to these ones down there. It's like microscopic at some point. I know, I'm really on this early. Jesus, Far Cry 5. That's another game I haven't really played. PUBG, I don't play PUBG. Need for Speed, Heat. I did play Heat. Heat's actually pretty good. I like that. I like the mountain area where you can actually just recreate like a lot of like the mountain area is like I use it to kind of recreate my drift fantasies of like Initial D. So we're watching videos and just hanging out right now. Horizon Zero Dawn. And I usually don't have goals on screen. Hold on, Jesus. I didn't know how big Elden Ring was. Look at it compared to... What, Far Cry 2 is bigger than Elden Ring? Jesus. Actual scale of that, man. It's crazy. You can't go everywhere though in the maps. These are like the actual scale of the map compared to like actual, like this is like the real scale of everything. Forspoken, there are limits where you can go. Yeah. Map size though, yes. The Cyberpunk. That's a game we need to play. I don't know if we need to play it on stream, but that's a game we need to play. I like how big Tears of the Kingdom is. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Odyssey. Odyssey is huge. Jesus, I didn't know it was that big. There's Valhalla. All that on a tiny cartridge. DayZ. Like they're adding random areas and nothing out of space. You'll see it when we get to Daggerfall. That is coming up here soon. It's like Daggerfall was like a lot of it was like procedurally generated by their engine. Not procedurally generated, it was generated by their engine. It wasn't procedurally generated. Lord of the Rings Online. Whatever happened to Operation Flashpoint? Like they just made like 2 games and like they were done. Now I believe this one. Xenoblade Chronicles X is fucking huge. Death Stranding. What's up, Fuga? Hey, what's up, man? True Crime Streets LA. Really? Like map size wise? Final Fantasy 15, I think that is. I'm not good at Roman numerals. Breakpoint. A lot of that is like you can't travel it though. Like that is just like just water. Same thing with Test Drive 2. But hold on. Compare that to those maps down there though. Even like the parts that you cannot like go in, it's like that's crazy. The Crew 2, all US. Holy fuck. Fuel, man. This is a game I need to play at some point. You can't buy it anywhere though. This is an old Codemasters game. This is like the biggest racing world that you, that's a map there. I know. This is like the biggest racing game out there is Fuel. That's fucking crazy. But like, even like compared to like Guild Wars right here, like, I would say most of Guild Wars, like, that wouldn't fit into there. Like, or maybe it's about the same. Atlas. I haven't played it. Oh, here's Daggerfall. And then here is Flight Simulator, the scale. Flight Simulator is the whole in US. And oh, sorry. Flight Simulator is all US. Compared to Daggerfall, which is like that, which I actually have something prepared for this since I'm preparing for this as well. This is Daggerfall. You can travel all of that. Besides like the water. Then here's Flight Simulator, which, you know, compared Daggerfall to that, that's insane. And Minecraft, not the scale. Star Command 2. Now we're getting into really big territories. Starfield not to scale, 1,000 planets. Spore not to scale. Now this is just getting ridiculous at this point. Elite Dangerous, 400 billion not to scale. No Man's Sky, they better add Elite Dangerous. Yeah, Elite Dangerous is on here. So technically No Man's Sky is the biggest out of all of them. But I gotta itch my eyes. This is...
Some of you don't understand how big this game is. Let me just explain this to you. All of
this
these little
is
segments
someone
of the map, not just the red flashing one, we can travel to. And they are all individual segments with huge amounts of adventure within them. And all the little dots are either towns or temples or churches or
just listen
things.
to this.
You see this little island just here called Bethany. This island. That island is bigger than all of Skyrim, the game. If you overlaid the maps of these games, all of Skyrim would fit on that. And if you don't...
So this is like, you know, Daggerfall was generated, and it wasn't like procedurally generated. Well, it was generated, so it doesn't change.
Procedurally generated than Great Britain. It was procedurally generated. Yes.
It was procedurally generated,
town,
but it was
the
like it
exact
doesn't
layout
change
of the buildings.
It doesn't change like the thing of it, though. I don't think
it's different. That's procedurally generated. Now, what you can do is you can choose to manually travel to places. Do you want to see what that looks like? All right. I'm going to save the game. Let me show you what manually traveling to a place looks like. If we open the map,
I keep forgetting to make it full screen.
There. Let's travel to this town to the right. A place called Charlie. Shall we? I'm going to click there. And then you can choose to fast travel camp out. When we click begin, we will begin running to that place.
So walking, yeah. Look, there he goes.
We are currently running at 30 times speed.
This is just traveling to that one little town.
We'll slow it down slightly so it loads. You'll see the speed we're actually going.
So you could actually see the scale of Daggerfall here. It's like, it's insane.
If we were to run this at normal speed, the game just told me it would take 4 hours to do. Remember, that is moving from... We have to move to the left to go around this mountain.
So it would take 4 hours to travel this,
so
like on foot here.
From there,
from right there to there.
To there.
That's insane. Like Daggerfall was just huge. Like it's such a huge like game. It's absolutely crazy. This was in my recommended today.
Boss, you killed a child. I'm aboard.
Is that what? Boss, you just killed a child. Oh, sorry about that. But what was I gonna say here? Yeah, I should go to the top. Okay, this is in my recommended too. I have no clue what this is. Oh, it's true. Trying to get enough to eat. If you're in trouble, contact the Sparkle Dog collection service. What? My recommended is like kind of like cursed. So
this is got a toughened screen. So if you're
here's
like
a QVC
my
for you guys,
who, when his dad had just bought a brand new LCD TV off us here at QVC, 4 weeks later, Hugh put the hand controller from his Wii through the screen of his LCD telly, and it was a complete write-off.
Whoa.
Okay, you won't find that so much with a plasma TV, and I'm going to do something now that makes a lot of people shy away and get quite angry. Oh, I've broken it. Look at that. I think it's because I've done it so many times today.
You've been hammering it.
I've been hammering it all day and now I've done it, but there you go.
No, because this was the great big size.
you can see where it broke at. I love saying put his Wii, put his Wii. He put his Wii in it. So this one, just like, I'm just gonna put this up like in another tab here so you can see this. This thumbnail looks so, like, just the screenshot looks so like what's it called, disingenuous, that I had to click on it.
One of the newest items that we have, fourth quarter here on QVC. Sarah's joining us, one of our great electronics experts. We're getting on this one.
Yeah,
we're going back.
Yeah, this is not like. All right, so they're showing this off, and you can look like, I don't want to say anything bad about Arcade 1-Up, but like this doesn't really look like too much of good quality, because like you can see the stand move here. Watch it.
Sarah's joining us, one of our great electronics experts. We're getting on.
They try to move it, and it just kind of fucking wiggles a bit. That's not a good sign when it comes to quality.
We're going back to home. This is insane.
But this is the cocktail table.
Gaming system from Arcade 1-Up, and all of the games, the classic games that you grew up with,
right?
The board games, the digital games, from Battleship, Stratego,
Bananas,
Candyland,
Shoots and Ladders,
all here.
Scrabble.
Also, I just want to say, oh god, Crusty. I also do want to say we do have a thing up. I have it below where it does show the sub counter. We are 9 away from doing the marathon stream, so there's that.
Rummy,
just wanted to tell you guys that.
Board games,
puzzles,
trivia games, all on this table. It's a digital. You get the digital table. Realize $8.99, but you're getting along with this. Actually, I've got a. Is that $8.99, guys? Because I got $8.49.
This does not like
payments of
QVC does not do a good job at like selling stuff to people.
$180. The price is correct.
Like it seems like
also credits.
And the lag between that's insane.
Sure. So you really get to.
I would not want to put anything on the table. It looks weak. Yeah, like they have like glasses on it too.
The way you want to play this. So you think this is the best way to get that classic
I don't know,
board
like
experience?
it's designed for that.
Digital,
I know it's supposed to be like a cocktail table though.
Experience, and it's for all ages as well.
And I don't pay a monthly fee for this.
You
right? What
do
I'm getting.
not. No, this is it.
$200 credits of other games. But what am I getting with it right off the top?
Yeah. So again, you're going to look at your game store, and all of a sudden you're going to see some are free. You can hit some are free. Some have a fee attached to them, but.
So you're paying for this, and you're gonna have to buy more games with it. I have never owned an Arcade 1-Up machine.
It. So I'll show you my games right here.
I don't think this would be one that I would want to have.
The credit is already in the board, which is really
Wheel
great.
of Fortune is on here.
Yeah. So take a look at this one.
Oh.
Right.
Fortune.
So you can play, but just imagine.
Oh, it just uses Android. That's all this is. You can just tell just from that, starting Wheel of Fortune.
Right.
Yeah, I'm already disinterested in this product.
All your game pieces,
thank you, QVC.
But no game pieces. Like everything is, right here. You don't have to worry about missing pieces, losing pieces, but yet you still get that great experience.
Yeah.
So it's going to load, and we can select 2-player.
Okay.
Did you hear it?
So this is
Wheel
a glorified touchscreen.
Going.
That's all it is.
This is in the very beginning.
How much fun is that?
So this is what they call, I'm pretty sure this is called the toss-up. So they're going to start just filling this up. So
with the same word or the same music.
Yeah. So if you think you can solve the puzzle before I can, you get to go first. Then you hit yours.
Ridiculous.
Living thing.
It's a living thing. It's a recalibrated, reticulated python.
Oh, then hit it. Oh, that's yours.
Reticulated python.
So now here. So I'm doing this for Rick. Okay, so now Rick.
Oh, I just won.
Yeah.
Of course, they give me like 90% of that.
Laggy piece of shit. Yeah, that's what it is.
You get to go again. So now this is the real Wheel of Fortune. So Rick, it's going to populate. It's a phrase, and then since you won that round,
They're
you're going
just
to get to go.
explaining Wheel of Fortune. That's all they're doing. Right here, like apparently they were like, did they just like show this?
This table, these legs do come off if you want, so it becomes that nice tabletop experience. What is it? RSTLNE, right?
I'm not gonna skip ahead. I just want.
How big is this monitor here?
Yeah, so it's a 32-inch.
Look at the plug. Oh my god, hold on.
My turn.
I see the plug right there. So it looks so flimsy looking, but I'm going to go back and get a different angle of it. Oh my god, look. They just have it going under the carpet. Jesus. That plug looks so cheap. God.
Just M is how you always
Yeah, it's a barrel plug.
That's my
Even
first.
when you're at home, you
Yeah.
just
It's an angle barrel plug. That's what it is.
RSTLNE, right?
Not even
so
under.
Again,
Yeah, they just like.
game, but what you can see is this
That's how it looks in my room, and that's not a compliment. Whenever I'm trying to get stuff like to the other side of the room with the extension cord.
Yeah, but
really sum this up in the last 5 minutes here.
Yeah, so this
Check
is
it out.
Digital game board. So again, you get that classic experience. You want everybody to sit here and enjoy. It's family
So this just runs Android.
time. True, let me turn this volume down just a little bit, but it's true family time. Over the holidays, my entire family sat around this table and enjoyed every single game. Battleship is amazing. So it's all those classic Hasbro games that we really grew up with. But at this point, are the boxes broken? Do you have all the pieces? You know, you don't have to worry. There are no pieces, but you get this awesome experience.
So 50 preloaded games.
Yeah, you don't get
games and then $200 of credit here at QVC by picking this up. Shipping and handling on this is normally $30. It's
No
free right
wires.
now.
Yep.
So you set up
They
the
say no
table,
wires.
and everything is here.
Yeah, so you have the power.
Thank you
all
for
of it
following.
is Wi-Fi. You do need to connect to Wi-Fi. So again, you're getting this awesome experience this way, and that was just in this Wheel of Fortune.
Let's go to the menu again.
Yep, so you can hit, and we can go back to the dashboard. So then it brings us back out.
they're
You can
following.
play- hit operation.
8 for 37.
Right,
Thank you so much.
Operation.
Do you remember?
Monopoly,
Yes.
Operation, all those
Life.
classic games we
Yes.
all grew up in. Pieces lost.
Yeah,
right?
you don't have to worry about it. So again, it's going to
It's a pre-made family video. Yeah.
load it.
They
And
just
the
like a
board
pre-made
shakes.
family video. Like this is like something like this. It's like, oh yeah, it's just a big giant touchscreen at the end of the day. I can't really see. Like the question is how many of these games are just like how many of these games you can just get on your cell phone? That's the real question here. And I have a few more gaming ones I did here.
Or maybe your family.
And I picked this one because it was a bunch of like, you know, people that don't know about video games, you're probably talking about it.
It's together, you know, on Christmas Eve, and that's when you open your presents that you're gifting your grandkids. Well, look what someone's getting. The ultimate throwback here, the Mrs. Pac-Man arcade 1-up. So inside this cool looking, you know, arcade.
You can tell they don't. You could tell they don't play games because they pronounce it Mrs. Pac-Man, not Miss Pac-Man.
Are 10
The video of the
different
family had no
games that are
wires,
gonna
showing the
remind
wires
us
late
of
this
our
week, bro.
youth and, you know, when our kids were growing up. And it's a clearance price of under $125. It's saving everybody
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. If I could get this, if I could get one of these for $125 and do the mod for it, the mod for it where you could actually add more games to it, that's a really good deal.
this cool looking, you know, it would have cost
Because people
$20
like the mod
just to get it
arcade
through the mail.
1-ups. Like that's
And
what
your
people
payment,
do.
$25.
They just
So
they
before
just
we
like
start playing,
load
we're
a
gonna
bunch of
welcome
games
in Miss
onto
Elizabeth
it.
Warner. Here we are all together on Christmas
So
Eve. We got to open that one present, and this is the one that we're opening.
Yes, with the entire
I left this one for you in case you wanted to play so that you wouldn't feel
thank
left
you.
out.
Well, and I know that you
I love it. You know
are
I
a huge
Did you wanna
arcade
go?
fan.
I don't
So
like the
you
stick
can
being
go.
in the middle of the machine though. Like it looks like it just covers the play space there. Like, I get why they're trying to have it like that, but it looks like it just covers the play space.
Okay, I'm gonna test my. Can you see, or am I blocking it too much?
And like, since the screen isn't higher up,
and then
you know, well, actually, if you look it down from that angle, it doesn't. But like from like the medium angle, depending on how high you have it up, I think it would cover a little bit of the bottom screen up.
Art, the original levels, the original sounds.
Arcade 1-Up does make decent products though at times. That one wasn't one though.
I can't not.
But if you could actually get one of these machines for cheap, but they had a rich girl Christmas, yeah. If you can get one of these machines, and if you can actually mod it, because I know the old ones you can, like they're actually kind of worth it from what I know.
And this is what's brought to us.
Oh, she died already.
Isn't that sound the best, by the way?
Yes.
I love it. So it reminds me of back in the day.
I don't even hear the sound of it.
Going to the arcade, going to the Pizza Hut.
They have the audio up all the way, and it's not picking up on any of their microphones.
With my family.
I don't even hear it. Do you guys hear it?
Greasy pizza, the pictures of root beer, right? Yes.
Oh,
but
darn,
now you think
I missed the corner.
They already died.
Look, you know what? I am a little bit competitive, I will admit, but this is a healthier space for me to my competitive nature.
Yes, and it's for the whole family. So now we can share this with our kids. We can play it with our parents.
Speaking of pre videos.
Here you go.
And
I don't even see a child in that.
Uh-oh. Is Smash JT gonna make a video saying about how Arcade 1-Up with DEI?
Well, you know what? So my husband and I, we hang out with another couple all the time, and we have literally brought this to their house for happy hour.
Oh, how fun.
It's called the Countercade. It goes on a counter, but we also are going to give you all the tools you need to hang it on a door or mount it on a wall.
Awesome.
But if you have it like this, you can bring it
If you mount it on a wall, it might
going to
actually
grandma's
be
for
pretty cool.
Thanksgiving, you can pull this out. It plugs right in the wall. You don't need
Hold
cords.
on. Guys, I should not. No, it's not even that. Tell me what's wrong with this. I want to see if you guys notice this. They have it on a door, and right there are the hinges. Mean that it opens going that way. If someone would open this door, it would just fucking slam right against that fucking wall right there. Why? Like, holy shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like complain, like nitpick this like to death. But holy hell, why would you put it on a wall? No, why would you put it on a door? Especially on a side that's gonna fucking get slammed up against the fucking thing and it's gonna break your thing for 125 bucks.
I know how much I babysat
break
to buy my
the
like
very
45
expensive
records
console.
and to go to the arcade.
Holy shit, they have it on a door too.
Well, I can tell you how much an
Are they giving you a thing to put it on the door? What the fuck?
These days cost. It's my least favorite place to take.
Hold on, what kind of thing is this though? Hold on. Alright, this is getting a little bit weird here. What the fuck kind of thing is that? They must be giving you the thing to hook it up to a door.
My kids, because it's such a ripoff.
Yes.
They, first of all, want to divide and split up, and it gives...
That's actually a pretty cool feature though. Like, you can actually plug your phone into it and charge it.
Like, stay together.
I actually kind of fuck
there's
with
lots
that.
of machines. But I spent a fortune at any arcade because it's just, you know, you go and you fill up their game cards, and before you know it, you've dropped 100 or 200.
That's right.
This is 124, and yours for
and it's
life.
Big. It's
right?
not like the
I would
big
actually
that you
pay
have to have a
124
specific,
for this.
You know, maybe a game room or something like
Who
that.
could
But
try
ours is
door
the place where
console?
we ate lunch, Amy.
Listen,
upstairs,
door
they
barely
have a
even
few
works,
arcade
okay?
games, so you definitely should take the kids.
My cats
But
open
they
up my
were- there
door.
was
I
a
could never
moment
get
there were kids and
privacy
they were
around
feeding the
here.
machines and doing- So I like this size because some of them are smaller, but I feel like you get that kind of original feel of the big screen.
It really is. It's a 17-inch LCD screen. So I have to say, although it's all the original art and all that original fun, The screen actually looks better than it did when we played it. And this is the
I don't
same size
think it
screen
looks,
that we have in our
better when you
full-size
originally
machines for
played
arcade
it.
one up as well. But we've put it into a
Get
device
the
that
dot,
you
get
can
the
play
dot.
anywhere.
No.
But look at
What
all
was
of
you
the
doing?
games that you're getting. So when you bring this home, it's Ms. Pac-Man, Rally X, King and Balloon, Rompers, Mappy, Dig Dug, New Rally X, Druga, Pack and Pow, and Hopping Mappy.
And are they all like vintage, if I'm using
These
that
are
word correctly?
all
Like,
vintage.
okay.
These are all of our 40-year-old games, the ones that we knew and loved and played back then. Now our parents played them, we played them, and the kids are playing them as well.
And Elizabeth, what do we have to do to set this up? Because, you know, one of the things as a parent, I sometimes feel bad if like everything's not ready to go. So is it challenging to set it up?
Not at all. So
Okay.
no assembly at all required. This plugs right into the wall when you get it at home. The only thing you have to decide is if you want it countertop, if you want to hang it on a wall or over a door. And if you want it countertop,
Why
you
would
can
you
add
hang
these
it over a door? What, like, are they giving you the thing to, like, I think they're giving you the thing they'll hang it over the door. That's insane. Now, this next one, I don't think it's official. That's why I put it on this playlist. I put it in my thing to watch.
I got it in my hand, and it is so much fun. It is first filled with the retro games that we love and a name that we recognize as our Q2 big deal. Here come the
I've been good.
details.
I don't know if this is actually official or not. That's why I put it on here. And it doesn't look like it's that one product.
Well, as our Black Friday weekend continues, we again wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. And as we get closer to the holidays,
Firecore.
Hanukkah, Christmas,
God.
birthdays,
Look how
whatever.
crusty those box art look.
And whichever holidays, all of the above, you may.
Wait, hold on. $50 for this? You could get a Raspberry Pi Zero, and I'm pretty sure it would be fucking better quality
Be
than
celebrating. We're all looking for that great Black Friday deal. This kicks off at 9 p.m. and will remain at this.
this. You can't even tell. Like, hold on. Look at Golden Axe. What is going on in that box art? It's like so crusty.
Kicks off at 9 p.m. and will remain
Raspberry
at
Pi
this
Zero,
price
they
for
still sell them. They used to sell them for like 10, 15
hours.
bucks.
5 easy pays of $9.99 means you choose whichever
This is
credit
a
card you'd like to
handheld, but,
use.
like,
Work it into your budget, gets shipped
they
out
have
to
it
you
hooked up
immediately,
to a
or we can do
TV,
bill to ship to.
like-
It has free shipping and handling, which
Okay,
is always
this
very
isn't the
nice.
official Sega
And if
one.
you
I've
have
seen
the
these
Q
around
card
before.
through the end of the day on Cyber Monday, everything is 6
that
easy pays. Let me
joystick
make
does not look comfortable at all. It looks looks like a circle pad for a 3DS. That's what it looks like.
You have
I'll
the
give
Q
you some.
card
I'll
through
give
the end
someone a
of the
Raspberry
day
Pi
on
Jesus
Cyber
fact sheet.
Monday. Everything is 6 easy pays. Let me make sure that I have that in the right direction. So that's 6 easy pays, in this case of $8.33. Did you know that the game player loaded with the 58 games that you get this year, or 85? Did I do that backwards? 85. 85 games alone would cost more than the whole setup, because we're going to give you the AV cables that you need, and you're going to see why, and a wall.
I paused this for a reason. They are factoring in the AV cables that come with it and the wall adapter. Hold on. Are they actually doing that? I'm pretty sure the wall adapter comes with this. And I'm pretty sure I think the AV cables come with this as well.
Game that the kids can play in the back of the car, and when they get
Oh
to the
my
hotel room, they
God.
can hook it up. All right. Do that again, Craig Smith.
I can do that again. No problem. Hold on, let me go back to the
Okay.
Sonic game here.
Okay.
Hit the start button, and this is the sound everyone knows, everyone loves.
Sega. go.
There we go.
Craig Smith is our tallest electronic guest. I realized that today.
That's true. I am.
Without a doubt. And he's also one of those electronic geniuses, but he's a boy at heart. So he really loves this. And when we talked about this one, he was like, you know, we had these before, but they never had this many games. I mean, this has, again, 85 games preloaded. You can use it a couple different ways, and it even has an SD card slot, which I'll let Craig explain to you. So this is that hooked up, and we gave everybody the cable, right?
That's right. So you can plug it directly into your television set if you want to. I like putting it on the big screen, but you can also take it with you as a portable gamer. So I think like the fact that Sega came out in 1989. Games like this, Sonic, are the games that so many millions of people played back in the early 1990s.
It always
and what's
is
great
with
about it, you can plug it into the big screen television set, and with 85 different games,
so cheaply.
this is something that the whole family can play the games. So you look at a lot of the high-tech games today,
what was the company
you
that
really
did
need
it?
to know
It's
how to play
like-
them. I mean, there's a lot of intensive stuff that goes into them.
I know the company's name. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I mean, Sonic is just
They did
fun.
a lot of these
Grandma and
things.
Grandpa can pick this up. You basically push the controller and press a button to jump. And look at this, zipping right through with those 16-bit graphics. It's a ton of fun for the whole family to gather around and play and feel like it's 1990
How
all
are they
over
going to
again.
explain the SD card slot, though?
We love it. At least we don't have to wear the fashions.
He didn't jump in the ring.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to bring the mullet
I'm not
back
going to judge someone for how they play
the
games, because I stopped playing
love that
Sonic
the
4.
games are already preloaded, and you know this because you have kids. A lot of times when you buy them the handheld, they're so expensive, so you're worried they're going to leave them somewhere. This is $50. I know $50 is $50, but the 85 games are already preloaded in here.
Yes, you don't have to do anything
Take a
for
drink.
that. There's no
Right.
disc that's going to get lost. There's nothing. That's the way these portable gamers used to be. You used to have the little cartridges, and where did they end up? Well, they ended up in the back seat of the car.
Yeah.
They ended up wedged
Oh, man.
underneath something in the
I have
sofa
2
cushions,
drinks.
and you
I'm
couldn't
really
find
thirsty.
them forever. So the fact that 85 different games are built in here, games like Sega, Mortal Kombat, Golden Axe, a lot of those really big
Mortal
Sega
Kombat
titles.
for
In
the
fact,
kids.
we have multiple versions of Sonic, which is great. So you can play Sonic and Knuckles. You can play Sonic Spinball on here as well. And all the games
Normal
are there. So
combat.
there's no extra pieces. We include the audio-video cable to plug it into the television set.
Which is nice.
We also include the charging cable as well. So you will have to
Which
periodically
I'm pretty sure is
recharge
included
the
with it.
lithium-ion battery
Okay.
inside.
All right. So
And we are
when
going
we
to get you to play at some point, by the way. Just to let you
that'll
know.
be scary. When you get this, know you get it complete. So if you want to buy more than one of these,
Break the
this is
machine,
a great
turn.
family gift. This also is a great gift to buy in multiples for boys, so you can feel very relaxed.
Hedgehog right
I
now.
wanna
I'm
hear
gonna
what they
press-
say about
I'm
the
gonna-
SD
really
card.
Fun game. We had this set up actually in the QVC atrium for the last couple of days leading up to the holiday. It was so fun that we things. Golden Axe 2. We name. There's actually an SD card reader
Right here.
inside of the small little gaming system. So if you do want to download additional games, so let's say there's a game title you didn't see here, you want to go on your computer and
Right.
download additional games, you can add titles to that as well. So 85.
Oh my gosh,
are
that's
probably
great.
the title. Yeah, 85 is probably the title that most people are going to be happy
How are you going to
with.
get these games, though, huh? How are you going to get them?
But if there's a certain title out there, you're like, I got to have this game, I got to have that game.
You can't buy
You're gonna be able
them.
to get that with the SD card.
It is about the size of an old-fashioned phone. What I love about this is
Yeah, it is the size of
this is
old-fashioned
what
phone.
you give to the kids when you know you're going to be on a long ride. When you need to enter.
I don't think this would last the whole car ride. Wait a minute. Don't Mortal Kombat the U.S. government to clench their pants and create the... There's actually was... Here's a little fun fact for you, by the way. There actually was 2 different rating systems for a while. There was the ESRB and there was... hold on, I'll actually look it up here real quick. ESRB versus... It wasn't PEGI, it's the AIRC, I think it was. It's if you I know if you look up what game was it? Well, Mortal Kombat was, if you even look at the original Mortal Kombat box art here, you'll see what I mean here. There was a few different like rating companies back then. It just happened the ESRB was actually around because they wanted to what was it? They wanted to regulate with it. They said the U.S. government needed, not U.S. government. They said that the game companies need to rate their own games, or they were gonna step in and do it for them. So hold on, I'm trying to find the original box art for this. Mortal Kombat 1 box art. It's gonna pull up that one. Hold on. It's Sega. What I'm looking for. It's so I don't think the first right here MA13. This one was in the U.S. Where it says MA13. That was before the ESRB, I think. And another rating system that was around before this even took off was, if you look up Phasmagoria 2, I know it's probably spelled it correctly. I spelled it incorrectly. Phasmagoria 2? I cannot spell this game. I never know how to spell it. Ross Game Dungeon. I'll look up that. Right here. So, actually, I'm just going to tell you guys, we cannot play Phasmagoria 2 on stream. YouTube does take it down. But if you look at Phasmagoria 2 here, let me pull this up in a new tab here. Let's see if I can actually get this up here. Open image in new window. That's a really low resolution. I need a big resolution of this. Phasmagoria box art. Is this right here? This one's a lot better. Open image in new window. Right here. The NCAC was what it no RSAC, that's what it was. RSAC ratings. This is what it was here. They actually rated it on a 3-tier scale between violence, nudity, and sex and language. This was before that. In Phasmagoria Puzzle Flesh, it was a 4 out of 4 out of the sex of it because it actually had nudity in it. I wonder if Splatterhouse probably did in all honesty. Splatterhouse had other things to worry about, like the character looking like Jason Voorhees in all honesty. But yeah, there was actually two rating systems at the time. It just so happens the ESRB was the one that won out. But yeah, that's a little tangent for you guys, because like also this right here, this game, I had mentioned it before. YouTube takes down playthroughs of these, so I could not stream this on the YouTube side if I do end up playing it. Don't know why. Oh, thank you for following. My head is filled with all this useless useless information where I know like random stuff like this. So it's like, yeah, like I can just tell you random facts about things.
Retain them when you're in a restaurant, so you can actually get to desserts.
A lot of drama.
This is something that you can give to dad.
Well, that technically is drama, talking about that, you know, the drama behind the whole video game industry with the rating systems and stuff. The game actually that caused that was one of the games they actually pointed to was Night Trap. And Night Trap is a game that, you know, obviously is pretty much legendary at this point. You're like watching the cameras and stuff, and you're trying to save these girls from being killed by these people, and that was one of the other games that caused the ruckus. Do you guys actually want to hold on? Violent video. Fuck, I cannot spell today. So the thing is, I do not have my glasses on. So like video game meeting. That's what I was gonna look for. No, a violent video game court. I'm trying to lawsuit. Violent video game devised Supreme Court. No. Right here. Is this archive?
Every day, the news brings more and more images of random violence, torture, and sexual aggression right into our living rooms.
This was the actual
violence
meeting that they
and
held.
Violent images permeate more and more aspects of our lives. And I think it's time to draw the line. I know that one place parents want us to draw the line is with...
And here's the first game they showed was Mortal Kombat.
For a lot of you to see, but there's blood splattering every time.
Kato wins. Flawless victor fatality.
That was like one of the first things that was shown. You won't like a toy like this. Oh shit, yeah.
This in any Cracker Jack box. Well, I hope not.
Jesus. That's some edgy marketing right there from the 90s. This is
what a
like
cynical,
the Sega,
irresponsible way to market
the
a
Sega
product.
handgun.
About 2 months ago, I saw the video game Night Trap for the first time.
Here's Night Trap.
It is a sick, disgusting video game, in my judgment. It's an effort to trap and kill women.
That's not right. Night Trap is you're trying to save them.
Shame on people that produce that trash. It's child abuse, in my judgment.
Nintendo is just as concerned about the issue of violence, whether in movies, television, or video games,
the one guy
as anyone in this room.
This is the guy who represented Nintendo here.
Of course, every entertainment executive tells Congress that, but Nintendo can back it up. In the mid-1980s, when Nintendo entered the video game business in this country, the issue of violence in video games was not in the public's eye. But just like today, there was a computer software industry selling video games, and some of these games contained excessive violence and pornographic material. We didn't want Nintendo's name associated with this kind of product. Even then, we were concerned about game.
So I just want to mention this now. Here's a little fun fact for all you guys. Out of all the video game consoles now, Nintendo is the least censorship happy.
Game content.
Which is insane.
So in 1985, when we launched our first Nintendo home video game system, we made a conscious business decision.
One of the most uncensored games when it comes to visual novels and stuff out of all of them, which is absolutely nuts.
Not to allow excessively violent, sexually explicit, or other offensive games in our system. We incorporated a patented security chip in all Nintendo hardware and software, and this enabled us to review and approve the content of all video games played on Nintendo's hardware, either video games sold directly by Nintendo or games marketed by our approximately 70 independent third-party licensee companies. Nintendo has video game guidelines which control game.
Where's another good section of this? What is this?
Of his peers.
Are they just showing trailers
Genesis,
now?
The ultimate action system. And then he buys Mortal Kombat, the arcade edition, and the all-new
Oh, it's showing Mortal Kombat. That's why they showed it. What's right here? Most played.
Digital contact devices, data gloves, those types of. And there's a new stage after this, which is the combining of this with pointed out. And they're based on arcade games, Space Invaders.
Right.
And those are shoot 'em up with, and they're highly depersonalized.
Right.
There are 3 or 4 generations of video games. There's Pong, there's things like Space Invaders, there's Nintendo with cartoon figures. We're into the next stage right now, which is Night Trap type games. And there's a new stage after this, which is the combining of this with virtual reality devices. I mean, imagine this game with iPhones that bring sense around, digital contact devices, data gloves, those types of things. That's the other level, and we're beginning to move into that. Sega, to my knowledge, has got a new wraparound vision screen available right now. At least it's been advertised, or it's coming out. Maybe they could provide some more information about that. But that's where kids literally physically participate in the violence. You see, the studies that need to be done, we need to redo all the classic television studies. There's a parallel issue, and I would say it's relevant here in terms of violence against women, which is there's a new field emerging called cybersex and dildonics. That's not a joke.
Cybersex? What? But yeah, that's what, that was like the actual meeting they held for that. I'm actually gonna like this, because this is in 1993, whenever this happened, and actually caused the rating system to actually happen. Which... Oh, hold on. That's something else I had up here. Right, so what else do I have here? We watched that. I got some LGR stuff in here. Cursed guns for Black Ops 6. Oh, there's this. I was just scrolling through like stuff here. So I used to watch X-Play a lot when I was younger, and this is like one of my favorite shows that were on there was Cheat, where they would actually like kind of like tell you cheat codes and stuff and walkthroughs of like games and stuff. And this is back in like 2005-ish, where like you could go online like for stuff, but like especially for walkthroughs when it comes to games and stuff, like you couldn't just go right on Twitch or even on YouTube to even like figure out stuff, or like you can go on there for like cheat codes and stuff.
Welcome
but that's about it.
I'm Kristen Holt, and on today's show we'll be taking a look at our favorite fear. No, I'm not talking about clowns or spiders or even the spectral and ghastly
I wanted to watch
poltergeist.
this one because of fear.
No, the fear I'm talking about is a creepy new PC game from the creative minds at Monolith, where you play as a supernatural super soldier. Let's take a quick peek under the sheet of this ghostly new game. In Fear, you play as a newbie member of
they made this whenever it just released on PC. This wasn't even on console yet.
In Fear, you play as a newbie member of First Encounter Assault Recon, a secret paranormal investigation task force. One of the first things you'll discover is that the government has been developing a battalion of clone super soldiers. Uh-oh, I think you can see where this is headed. To lead this clone army, the Gov created Paxton Fettle, a tough guy commander who barks his orders telepathically. Oh, and there's also a mysterious little girl named Alma. You'll learn her story later, but for now, all you need to know is that she's super creepy and super pissed off. Wading into this quagmire, your mission is to eliminate Fettle and tie up the loose ends left by this latest secret government project gone awry. As you commence investigations, you'll discover that you're not like the other kids. Unlike your Fear fellows, you have heightened reflexes.
They're just explaining the game. They're just selling me on the game at this point.
Pretty cool, huh? Your natural gifts are also backed up with some pretty...
Let's skip ahead a little tiny bit for this.
We've scouted out the toughest missions for you. If you've been playing games for more than 7
I love that gun so much.
minutes, you know what to do when you land at a hot LZ. Find cover quick. That Rambo act you're considering will only get your melon smushed. After you land, find the nearest barrels and crates and start picking apart the welcoming party. Next, before heading downstairs, use the high ground to your advantage and clear out any remaining enemies. Then head inside. It's dark in here, but minimize your flashlight use. The light will give you away and give your enemies the first crack.
That's actually a really good tip, especially for people that haven't played the game yet. But that's something that you would learn while playing the game anyways.
Which, as this example will show, is disadvantageous. This is a tricky level, and we had particular trouble with the part where you exit a maintenance room and find yourself surrounded.
That part was kind of hard.
Even our best sharpshooters had trouble running and gunning their way out of this pickle, so they settled on a strategy of picking off enemies one by one. Next, drop into the skylight. The creep factor skyrockets once you're inside. Keep your eyes open and your trigger finger ready. Here, you'll find one of the coolest enemies in the game, the ninja. These guys are acrobatic and have optic cloaking, so trying to target them is really tough. We found it easiest to use reflex mode.
I'm gonna play Fear now.
Take that! After you fall through the blood-soaked ceiling tiles, prepare for more ninja assaults. This time,
one of the reasons I wanted to watch this because I was skimming through it. Hold on, this has ads in it. Hold on, what?
Buttons, and I would automatically like be to another level.
Yahoo. Good times, man. Good times. Go to Yahoo and search Butterfinger.
These have the old ads in it too. I actually remember this commercial.
Q horsepower is here, and no leading synthetic oil delivers more power than Q horsepower, which is why it's recommended by Ferrari for every oil change.
Being included in
Q
this.
horsepower. Unleash all your horses.
We should do like just a stream where we watch like old advertisements and stuff, especially for like video games and stuff. I think that'd be pretty fun. I remember that other commercial.
With over 1 billion movies delivered so far, it's movie time.
Oh my god. Netflix ad.
Netflix.
Ouch! Tired of getting nicks and cuts from blades that go ooh dull after just a few shaves? Now there's an easy way to save your money and your skin no matter what razor you use. Introducing Save-A-Blade, the ingenious razor sharpener that can give you up to 200 perfect shaves from a single blade. Just slide the razor inside, press the button, and in seconds your razor blade is like new again. It's truly like turning one razor blade into 40 brand new blades, saving you hundreds of dollars every year and giving you the perfect shave every time. The same technology used in commercial kitchens to sharpen and hone fine cutlery has now been adapted for the razor. Barbershops have always sharpened and honed their blades for the smoothest shaves, but the razor companies don't want us to know that we can too. Save-A-Blade's secret is our patented micro-honing technology that sweeps across the blade at 60 revolutions per second to sharpen and renew your blade in one simple step. It works on all razors, men's, women's, cartridges, single blades, all the way up to 5-blade razors, even disposables. Independent laboratory testing proved that after 200 shaves, a razor sharpened with Save-A-Blade was virtually identical to a brand new blade. It's like shaving with a brand new razor every time.
What other commercials are in here? Oh, hold on, wait, on
offer and get all
send check or money order to
like a baby.
What the fuck is this?
Nothing good happens after midnight, except Denny's. Come in tonight and chill.
What kind of ad was that?
Now down for just $3.99.
Carl Conrad, the coolest geek in the world. As a child, he won a mint copy of Action Comics 1 in a knife fight with a monkey. He once showed up to school driving the Batmobile. No one ever learned where it came from. He made love to 3 different women while waiting in line to see the return of the king. Carl will be watching G4's coverage of Comic-Con Await Live with exclusive interviews and the hottest news on
I used
TV.
to always tune into like all the Comic-Cons and stuff they had. Were commercials always this way? Yeah.
In comics, if the coolest
I used to tune into like their E3 coverage.
geek in the world is watching, shouldn't you?
Like
Comic-Con Await Live, July 24th and 25th.
Stay out of the sun with G4 all summer long.
So I've actually seen a few episodes of Lost Media. So G4 used to have this show called Hiro. And what it was basically just people eating so much food that they would throw up. And some of those episodes are Lost Media now. Like, it's insane.
Now, this game's pretty spooky, so I won't blame you if
Who the fuck comes up with a show called Hiro?
want to bring a friend. Actually, that's not true. I'll think you're a huge wuss.
Never heard of that
Who cares
one.
what I think?
We'll look
Here
it
are
up
some
here after
multiplayer
this.
strategies to make sure you and your pals
It's insane
live to
that like
fight
someone
another
actually
day.
greenlit a show like that.
Once you ghost bust the single player campaign,
This is why I wanted to watch this, because I was clicking through old episodes and it showed off the multiplayer.
no fear, you're probably going to want to test your skills against others.
I
Time
love
to
Fear's
dial up some
multiplayer. I used to play
multiplayer.
it so much when I was younger.
Playing Fear online combines the best elements of deathmatch and capture the flag. Plus,
I know
it
that
allows
they
you to
have a
talk
cinema
trash to
called
some guy
Portal
playing
and
in
a few other
Latvia.
ones. Well,
But
from
whether
Tech
you're
TV.
focusing on CTF or Team Deathmatch, your team's survival will depend on control of the slow-mo. When slow-mo is activated, every player in the game will feel the effects. However, the team that's controlling it will move much faster than their enemies and enjoy a distinct advantage. We went a few rounds with the Fear test team and picked up some very useful strategies. In general, when you pick up the slow-mo item, run it back to your flag in the company of 2 strong defenders. This will make it tough for the other team to reclaim the item. Also, during full 16-player matches, you should have at least 3 people play defense early in the game. Increase the number of defenders to 5 if you establish a lead and are close to winning. When you're playing the CTF map, Facility, the Fear people tell us the middle is a major choke point. Expect lots of carnage. One way to avoid the crunch is to take to the...
I love like the bicycle kick you could do.
Increase the number of defenders to 5 if you establish a lead and are close to winning. When you're playing the CTF map, Facility, the Fear people tell us the middle is a major choke point.
I know I went back too far. Right here. I love the stupid kick you can do
One
with
way
Fear
to
1.
avoid
It's
the
so
crunch is
fucking
to take to
awesome.
the rafters. This is a slightly longer route, but it provides much more cover.
I didn't know
At
this
least
game had
until
multiplayer.
everyone
Yeah, it
figures
was
out
really
what you're doing.
fun. Like, it's
When you
like
play
I used to play
slow-mo
so
team
much on the
deathmatch
360. It was
evac map,
insane.
there's really only one secret. Get your butt outside. The interior labyrinth is literally a death trap.
Yeah, the
The
multiplayer for
strongest
Fear was
defensive
so
position
good.
on the map is the
I think I had
third level
the Xbox
exterior platform.
when they
There
pushed
are
online
only
for
2
some
entrances
games.
to this
These
area,
first few
so your
years.
kill
Yeah,
count
they-
will soar while your enemies
I
try to read
miss
you out.
like just multiplayer just
In the
being in
construction
games
map, there's a
that
small
wasn't like a
outdoor
live
area with only
service.
one entryway. Not only is this an excellent stronghold, but it's also the spawning area for the particle weapon.
Oh
And
yeah,
as
the
if
particle
that wasn't
weapon.
enough to sell
God, I love the particle weapon.
you on the real estate, there's also a skylight you can use to shoot down passing enemies. Be careful though, you'll be very vulnerable to grenades. If you figure out any more multiplayer strategies, tip us off on our message boards at g4tv.com.
Oh my god, the message boards.
We won't pay you or anything, but you'll make our lives a little bit easier. Thanks for playing.
Well, there's more commercials.
At eHarmony, you don't scan through thousands of pictures looking for your perfect match. Where's the value in that? Determine your match is based on it. Log on to
Oh, is this the one in the...
absolutely free to review
This
your
is one in
matches.
the Geico K-Man commercial thing.
I first saw this one when I was traveling through Prague. Geico probably thinks this is easy too. Dancing is good exercise. It works my glutes. Okay, America, I'll show you easy.
Renting movies online versus renting movies at a store. Both have their advantages. With online renting, you get movies delivered right to your door. You watch them when you want, mail them back, and wait
This is
for
what Netflix will have
your next
DVD
ones.
service.
Of course, rent at a video store, you don't have to wait. When the mood strikes, you just stop in and get a new movie, right then and there. So, which do you choose? Online renting?
Oh, this is a Blockbuster ad.
Or in-store renting? Trick question. Because now with Blockbuster Total Access, you don't have to choose. Only Blockbuster
Oh shit, this is when Blockbuster was doing their
Total Access
thing
gives
as well.
you both. The ease of getting movies through the mail, plus the added freedom of exchanging those movies in store for new movies right away. And now, through this limited time TV offer, you can try Blockbuster Total Access free. And it's easy. Just
So I
visit
actually tried out. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. Blockbuster denied the. Yeah, that is true, and they did this. So I just want to say that I actually tried it. I actually tried this out when I was younger. I signed up for a free trial and used it for a month. It was about the same as Netflix and GameFly.
Blockbuster.com/TV26 now. And start your Blockbuster Total Access free trial today.
the same speed as well.
Right from your computer, you choose from over 80,000 titles to create your own online queue, and we mail them to you. You watch them, mail them back in the envelope they came in, and we send you the next movies in your queue. The shipping's free, both ways. But what if you've just got to have a new movie right away? Friends pop by or your kids have a surprise sleepover. What are you going to say? Sorry, kids, the movie's in the mail? No. With Blockbuster Total Access, you won't have to. Instead, you just bring your online movies into any participating Blockbuster store and exchange them for new ones. It's that easy.
Yeah.
And right now, for a limited time, you can try Blockbuster Total Access free. Cancel anytime. Visit blockbuster.com/TV26 now. Movies through the mail, movies through the store, and now you can try it for free. So what are you waiting for? Visit blockbuster.com/TV26 now and discover why thousands of people are joining Blockbuster Total Access every week. Go online today.
Do you want to own a brand new HP, Dell, or other name brand computer and improve your credit at the same time?
No.
If so, Tronics Country says you're approved, guaranteed.
I wanted a new computer, but I couldn't get financed. Then I called Tronics Country. They approved me, delivered my new computer, and are reporting on
They have the thing blurred out.
my credit.
If you have an active checking account and can afford low, flexible payments, you're already approved, guaranteed, for this special offer.
Listen,
There's
approve
no
me.
credit check, so you
Approve
won't
me,
be turned
deny
down.
me, approve me again. Let's go.
me quickly.
I got instant approval, and it was easy. Their flexible
I'm more interested in it. Oh, shit, there it is. There it is, guys. I just mentioned about
Your
it.
brand new computer and free gift shipped today.
I'm glad I called.
Introducing a bold new take on reality TV. You're gonna love it, even if you pretend you don't. Hurl premieres July 15th, only on G4.
Look who's here, it's Adam Sessler, and he's taking your questions.
Okay, so Adam, what is your favorite? What
Oh
has
my
been your favorite
God.
episode of X-Play?
Look at this. Like, look at the webcam. I have no recollection of the show. I'm guessing it was canceled away. It had like 12 episodes, I think.
Special episode we did. It was 104 degrees out in the desert. We were kind of crazy for doing it, and it taught me to ask more questions before we made one of those episodes in the future.
Oh lord, I missed the best area. Hold on. We can actually go to the Lost Media wiki real quick. Hold on. Partially found G4 G4 game show. So out of all the episodes here, so I actually watched G4 a lot, so I'm pretty sure I watched almost every single episode of this. There was 11 of them. 2 of them are found. 1 is partially found. The rest is lost media. Let's look it up here real quick. Come on, I'm gonna go here. Pearl G4. Pearl highlights. Pearl episode 3. Was that the one that was found? Yeah, Pearl episode 3 was found.
Critics are spewing. It's good, unclean fun. It's gastronomic molest.
Understood. Long minutes. I got rid.
I can barely hear it.
Amazing.
So that's what the show was, though. They just like got people to eat a bunch of stuff, and they would just throw up.
John and Jermaine. They're all at about 13 ounces.
All the show was. Oh.
Well, there's more to the Iron Stomach Challenge than just eating. He could be out of the game. Justin checks in at an impressive.
That's the whole entire thing, and they would do this stuff to him as well. They would do anything to make him throw up.
Eyes rumbling around in their bellies. That's the equivalent of a.
That would have me giggling like an idiot as a kid. And they had to censor it though too. Right there. There's someone.
For the lead, but he couldn't hold it in. Let's see it on the replay.
And if you throw up, you're out. Pretty much.
His cough turned.
God, like this was an actual show that got greenlit. It was insane.
Welcome back.
Let's watch another episode. Well, actually, which one of we? These ones have commercials too because it's 30 minutes long. Let's do this one.
Oh, Dad.
Today on X-Play, Zombies Gone Wild when we review the biggest game of 2005,
Oh shit!
Evil 4.
The Resident Evil 4. This is what they reviewed.
Plus,
Resident Evil 4.
why is the Punisher such an a-hole? Get ready for the undead to walk. It's game time. Please welcome two
2004,
people just
damn, no
phoning it in,
chance.
Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Yeah, hello, and welcome to X-Play.
On today's show, we have what may be the best, most terrifying, and most innovative game of 2005.
Resident Evil 4. We voted it best game of E3 2004.
And after playing it, we have a hard time believing anything released in 2005 will be better than this reimagining of Capcom's survival horror.
Brother, to battle the nefarious digital narrative.
I hit a button on my thing and it skipped ahead. I wanted to put this on for Resident Evil 4.
They do when they aren't making survival horror games. We'll show you.
But we kick things off with the latest game based on Marvel's most violent vigilante, The Punisher. Here's our review.
The Punisher is not having a bad day. He's handing them out. Tiny bundles of brutality delivered with the recipient in mind. Heartfelt, hell sent. From The Punisher to you.
We need to play The Punisher on
Like a designer
stream.
from the ultimate reality show, Keen Eye for a Homicide, the Punisher waltzes down the path of the game, plugging, thugging, grabbing, and stabbing his way to the top of the heap o' dead. Here's a guy who channels the hatred one generates from the premature execution of his family into the high art of life extraction. You do drugs.
There's actually a mod that gets rid of the black and white filter, which, to be honest, I would actually get rid of.
The Punisher doesn't like you.
Listen, this is the
You're in a
president's
red
daughter.
down
Let's
building.
go.
He doesn't like you either.
Oh, dude, I'm so wasted.
Maybe at some
Mechanics. The poorly dressed. And of course, people who run around at funerals screaming hysterically. Punisher hates you too. The thuggy pile of pixels that stand between the Punisher and the used bin at EB Games are everywhere. Standing there in full view, they seek to overwhelm you with their numbers rather than the contents of their computer-generated heads. The Punisher seems to have spoken to his body about not taking applications from bullets, because he doesn't seem to be affected by them. After a while, you'll be waving away pesky bipeds like a person entering a Johnny-on-the-spot at the Texas State Fair. This can get tedious. There's just too many of them, and they die too easy. But some of these varmints ain't for killing. Some are for skinning. It's an ambush! Information from, that is. A glowing luminescent skull tells you, oh, pun, this one's hiding something. It's then that you'll drop inside the most unique factor in the game, pumping the punk for details. Ambushes, switches, and keys are going to be given to you whether they like it or not. After affording them a clear view of their own painful deaths, they will finally deliver the deets. Then you can let them go. Nah, you want to kill them. You've got a scary skull on your shirt.
Oh, no.
There's a nice array of lead-spitting boy toys, and the Punisher's got some truly nasty dance moves. The story squirts along like a fist-clenched organ, and odd environments seem to be a deliberate distraction from the more predictable elements of the tale. Sadistically killing people in video games is fun and all.
Reminds me of Manhunt.
It just got a little too easy in this game. We give it a 3 out of 5.
Kebab to go.
Astoundingly, the Punisher game is actually better than the Punisher movie. I guess it escaped the Catwoman curse.
Well, it's probably because the Punisher isn't stupid enough to fight crime in a leather sports bra and open-toed heels. Stupid Catwoman.
Hey, speaking of stupid, who in their right mind would take an adult fighting franchise and turn it into an RPG for kids?
Could it be Sega?
Bingo!
Here's a review of Virtual Quest.
Virtual Quest?
Believe it or not, this is what you get when Sega makes an RPG out of Virtua Fighter.
What?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Not satisfied with the real world, people have taken to living their lives in virtual reality.
Virtual Quest handily ignores the premise of Virtua Fighter in favor of a weird virtual world adventure thing that seems disturbingly reminiscent of a Mega Man game. Our hero, Say, is an amateur elite
Well, I don't think
hacksaw.
it's like a thing for Virtual Fighter. Like, there's a whole Virtua, like, kind of
Super
thing.
popular virtual world
There's,
called
like,
Nexus.
Virtua Tennis,
As the game
virtual
begins,
thing,
he's being
everything,
shown the
you know?
ropes of Nexus by his friend Hayami. This involves a lot of sweeping gestures and overacting.
I never
but
even
Say's
heard
just
about
an
this
amateur
game.
hand waver next to the oddly flamboyant Hayami.
I better watch out or I'll get a swelled head.
Moving on. Once inside the virtual world, Say begins looking for valuable data to sell and window shops at local storefronts, Italian Company, and Wild Navy. Guess that's where the sailors
Valuable data to sell? That's just like modern companies.
hang out. But this is a video game, so soon, mysterious strangers begin speaking cryptically.
If you want to log out of this server, you'll need to defeat the root user.
Root user? Does anyone actually identify or connect with any of this techno crap in games like this and .hack? Do the kids these days really find a sense of purpose in a game that couches its conflicts in computer colloquialism?
I just want to get out of here.
Amen, brother. To battle the nefarious digital ne'er-do-wells, Say uses the tried and true method of kicking and punching them until they disappear. Many of the moves are lifted from Virtua
wish I
Fighter,
could do that
but
with
here
people
they're
I don't
all
like.
done with 2 buttons.
When you kick them till they
Virtual
disappear.
Quest takes the most complex 3D fighter on the planet and distills it down to attack and special attack.
So it's just a button masher that's an
Occasionally, you'll
RPG.
face the Virtua Fighter characters themselves in an attempt to
Oh, they
earn their
were right.
signature moves for use in your yawn-inducingly
So this
simplistic
must be before they
repertoire.
thought to like turn Virtua into like kind of like a brand of
Naturally, the 13-year-old with the voice of a 30-year-old defeats these expert fighters by jumping around like an idiot and kicking them in the head.
Is there anything that you passionately oppose?
This game comes to mind.
I just want to get out of here.
Look, it's not like this is the worst game ever or anything. God knows we need more bright, colorful action RPGs that capitalize on the comedy of sibling abuse.
Why you?
Ow!
But really, Virtual Quest looks and feels like a 3-year-old game.
I just want to get out of here.
It's almost over, Say. Virtual Quest isn't really an expansion to the Virtua Fighter franchise so much as an insult to it. A 2 out of 5.
Oh, like came out in the GameCube.
Virtua Fighter fans were so excited when they heard the mature RPG version of the game was coming out.
And then they got this cheesy, kid-friendly game, and it's embarrassing.
Sega, because of the skill level involved, no kids play Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, unless there's some weird Ender's Game kid. No, it's a good thing we're blowing up zombies later, because after this review, I totally need to kill something.
Why are you looking at me? Stop it!
Coming up, is Karaoke Revolution 3 more terrifying than Resident Evil 4? Yeah.
To protect 5 cheerleaders who witnessed a murder, he's gonna need some backup. Back in my day, we brought it.
Oh shit, I know this movie.
Happy face!
This is my happy face.
This is my happy face. Man of the House, yeah.
Everywhere Friday.
Oh god. What is this
Excuse me?
ad?
Hi, can I see that laptop?
Sure. You can access the internet all
So
around
this
your
is
house.
I think
It's wireless
2005,
networking.
no 2004.
Did you say
these commercials
wireless?
I'm free. Not just a puppet on a string, no ties to...
Find your freedom. Get a laptop for as low as $499.99 at Best
2005 by
Buy.
the looks of
Thousands
it.
of possibilities. Get yours.
2004, 2005.
Hey, I'm Kevin. I know, we've been waiting for you. Come on in, you've been missing the party.
OLM.
When you have a great host, getting set up is easy. Start a website with OLM.net and setup is quick and simple.
Never even heard of this site.
Tell me about yourself.
I want to get any of these sites, by the way. I don't know
two nieces, one nephew, all of whom he spoils.
they're
And his
taken
parents are
over
celebrating
by,
their 50th
by
wedding anniversary.
viruses.
His website has the highest sales in the US, and in his spare time, he volunteers to help homeless children.
Wow.
A great host
Their
is
daddy was a
always
thing
there
at
to
this
support
point. Yeah, it was.
24/7. And OLM.net is the web host with the most. So start your own website with web-based email, store and share digital photos online, and 24/7 customer support with a real live person. All this for as little as $5.95 a month. With a great host, anything is possible.
If you use this thing to host your website, you will get bitches.
OLM.net. For this special price, go to OLM.net/G4TechTV.
Need boredom insurance? Well, we're
When I was
working on
younger,
it. Progressive auto insurance.
GoDaddy
Not
was
what
a
you'd
porn
expect from an
site.
insurance company.
You would think that, in all honesty.
I initially went to a university, a traditional four-year college, but that wasn't for me. I ended up just making hamburgers across the street from campus. After a few years of handing out ketchup for a living, I heard an ad for ITT Tech on the radio, so it was like 2 in the morning, and I said, well, maybe I should give them a call and see what I can do there. So I did. I graduated valedictorian at ITT Tech twice, once for my associates and then for my bachelor's. When I started going to school, one day my mother asked me, who are you and what have you done with my son?
What I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do a stream like this maybe like once a week. Because I actually really do like doing this. And I might plan them out around something.
Today I maintain test equipment that's used for making military weapons for the
I think
government.
everyone else is too.
I get a great sense of pride
So
out
we
of my
might
job.
do one
I
about
can't believe I got a
commercials
chance like
and
this.
stuff.
We are
Maybe,
educators
like,
helping people
just
build a
themes around
foundation
it.
for
Like,
the
maybe we'll
rest
do,
of
like,
their
old video
lives.
game
ITT
commercials or
Technical
something.
Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call
Didn't like
1-800-327-7172
ITT Tech just like kind of just collapse?
or visit us on the web. Take advantage of our new programs that include on-campus and flexible online courses to better fit your busy lifestyle. Call 1-800-327-1172 to apply.
Tomorrow on the G-Spot, we meet Metal Gear Solid guru Hideo Kojima when Cinematech gives
Wait, hold on. What was that called? G-Spot.
We meet Metal Gear Solid guru Hideo Kojima when Cinematech gives you the grand tour of his favorite games. Then X-Play gets down and dirty with the new Mr. Driller and visits the dark side of RPG
G-Spot.
addiction.
You lose again!
Every night starting at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Yeah, it's closed in 2016. Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
don't really care about Adam Zessler and Morgan Webb.
Well, hey, neither do I.
Welcome back to X-Play. Now, do you like the first 2 Karaoke Revolution games?
Well, then here's another.
Uh-oh, karaoke resolution.
Good evening, America. Welcome to yet another edition of X-Play Idol. Stop. Oh, thank you. I'm your host, Dick Dickerson. We've narrowed the search down
Dick
for your next
Dickerson.
title to 4 contestants. Let's meet them.
My name is Filippo Ryan O'Neill. Grew up in Scarsdale, Arizona, the wrong side of Scarsdale.
My name is Olivia Valentino. I'm 27. I'm from North Dakota.
Big ups to Tempe.
My name is China Whirl, and I'm 17 years old, and I come from
Yeah, this
St.
is
Louis,
G4.
Texas.
My name is Cliff Wade, John. I'm 24 years old, from the
This
city
is
of No,
X-Play.
Fres, No.
I think this is one of their
This
sketches
week, in a
that they're doing.
bizarre twist, the executives here at X-Play Idol have decided to find the winner based on the results of Karaoke Revolution 3. The most humiliating, entertaining game on the PS2 is back. Karaoke Revolution Volume 3 builds solidly on its predecessors. Slicker in every way, the latest version adds 37 new
Beat
tracks
It,
and the
Burn,
ability
California
to co-star on the
Dreaming.
virtual stage with a friend.
Oh my god.
I like to think of myself like a white male Aretha.
Ain't no mountain
What?
high, ain't no valley low.
If you've joyously played the role of frontman in the previous 2 incarnations, there's no question the third will be right up your vocal alley.
I'm never gonna test again. Guilty feet, I've got no rhythm.
The good news is that the game doesn't stay completely the same.
A
It now
white
features the
male
stirring addition
urethra.
of duets.
That's what I thought he said. Yeah, I think that's what he said.
The duet mode is the game's greatest accomplishment. The only disappointment is that if you're going to go co-op, there are only 10 songs to duet with.
And so I came to see him and listen
God.
for a while.
Do you know, is the executive producer of the show, is he the guy that did CSI?
I have 2 parents.
I always knew that I wanted to write songs because I have like beats in my head beats.
Game modes aside, the most important thing to a karaoke game is the track list, and Volume 3 is a mixed bag.
Wait till the school the burn girl.
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe. Most horrible thing that
Bottom
have
line,
society
when it comes to
since
party games,
Ocarina.
this one's a hit.
And with the
Instead
Wizard
of
of
a passive
Magic
gaming
spells,
experience, it's
I
easy to
was
get
considered
any and
a
everyone to
membership.
join in on the ridiculousness.
I consider myself a quadruple threat. I'm a great dancer, singer, actress.
I understand the intensity of share. Do I believe in life after love?
Oh shit! Thank you, Al.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
I want to bring it back to the old school.
I know what's gonna
Modest
happen.
Mouse.
Maid outfit, Al. Oh. Wrong one. There you go. Sorry, I accidentally skipped back by accident. So my hotkeys are kind of wound up like with this.
To get any and everyone to join in on the ridiculousness.
I consider myself a quadruple threat. I'm a great dancer.
I believe in life after love.
But yeah, we're at 92 now. 92 members, guys.
I
I
want to
think
bring it back
we
to the old
really need
school,
8 more.
Modest Mouse.
And then we're doing a
Leopard.
marathon stream. We're going to be doing,
Drum roll.
we hit it. It's going to be Silent Hill 2.
Tonight's winner
And we're going to be
is
doing tons of stuff
Karaoke
during that
Revolution
time.
3 with a 4 out of 5.
They gave it a 4 out of 5?
Thanks, pickle fucker.
Oh, shit. Did it just happen again? Oh, you gifted 2 memberships. That's 93 now.
Resident Evil 4.
93.
Almost. I need pants.
Still to come, a pants wedding good time in
Well, thank
Resident
you, Al.
Evil 4.
That means it stays on for an hour now. It'll probably be the whole entire stream.
Control all your favorite characters just by touching them. Super Mario.
What commercial is this? Control all your favorite characters by touching them.
64 DS, Nintendo
Wait,
DS.
guys.
Rated everyone.
Chicken selects from McDonald's. Smell that.
They want us to think they smell like that.
They do smell like that.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan.
It's a brilliant, elaborate scheme.
Wow, thanks.
That's not gonna work.
Oh.
Okay, fine. Let's
Ow.
see what happens. Okay? Excuse me. Would you like to try some chicken selects?
You give up.
Those are
What were you trying? Are you trying to
She's
give
obviously a plant.
the thing to what's his name?
She's good.
What's this? Well, thank you so much, though. Aw, I'm sorry. I think you can actually gift a membership to them directly on Twitch, though. I think you can actually just choose who you want to gift the membership to. It's not like YouTube. It's different. Yeah, I think you actually can. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sorry. What? Hold on. I zoned out for a second. What is this? Hold on. Where was I streaming on YouTube before? No, I wasn't. I started out on Twitch, and then I went and doing Twitch and YouTube.
You found the G-spot. Icons is coming up next.
2000 commercials
Check
were
this
very
out.
tacky,
This is what we do for
as
a
the
living.
80 ones, I swear.
We're video game designers.
Yeah, they were.
And we're game programmers. With the training
Which I do
offered at
stream on
Collins
YouTube
College,
as well.
you can learn to design,
So there
code,
is that.
and test games like this. And this. Game design is a growing career.
I remember commercials
For a
like
brochure
this.
on a career in game design, call Collins College at 1-888-256-1200 now. That's 1-888-256-1200. Call Collins College now.
Worms and germs can attack your computer.
Something's wrong with your computer, and you've tried everything.
Try this.
One quick click. Velos will keep your entire system virus-free, safe,
Please
and
Google
secure.
With
Collins
Velox
College.
to make it faster than the day you got it.
What? Hold on. Oh, I read that wrong. Oh, I have to. I'm actually kind of curious myself now. Was that a scam? Collins College. Looks like they're still around. Has anybody gone to college at any moment? Your loans. I filled bar defense last year. Attended 2002-2003. No movement yet. Before I went to art institute, Collins was swallowed up by AI not giving long. Dropped out in the one. Oh, this is like really early on. So AI. When I dropped out around 3K, which paid Collins College in Phoenix. Yeah, seriously, I went to college in Tampa. I don't know if until literally today. I'm wondering if it's late for me. So this is about any movement in your loans. Collins College student accused of scamming elderly victims. Hold on.
You know, crime is always an issue around the holidays, and now there's a new warning about scam artists posing as celebrities online. Tonight, we've learned someone stole thousands of dollars using computers at Collins College.
As Joe Panicco reports, a woman
at Collins College
thought she was messaging with Blake Shelton for more than a year, but it was actually a scammer in Plano.
It is a crime that traces back here to a Plano campus at Collins College.
No.
But the victim lived more than 1,000 miles away in Virginia.
They had a victim that had been scammed out of approximately $61,000, and the crime was actually coming from the Collin County area.
Collin County sheriffs identified the suspect as Mark Kadiri, but to the victim, he was country singer Blake Shelton. And in police interviews, they were soulmates. In arrest documents, it reads the victim was online and clicked on a link to Blake Shelton, or who she thought was Shelton.
This victim actually believed that they were talking to Blake Shelton, but again,
They didn't just talk. The victim made 23 separate transactions online to fake Blake Shelton, totaling $61,000. The fake Shelton made up a story, said he was unhappy and getting a divorce, and that money was tied up because of the divorce. He said he needed some money.
if you actually believe that you're talking to a celebrity online and they're asking you to send them money, please realize that you're more than likely engaged in a fraud.
Why would someone like Blake Shelton need money to begin with? Yeah, that's what I'm
Even
saying.
more
He's already
mind-boggling,
wealthy.
According to those arrest documents, Kadiri wanted payment in Roblox gift cards, or Robux.
Blake Shelton wanted payment in Roblox gift cards. Blake Shelton wanted payment in Roblox gift cards.
A virtual currency for a video game. Mark Kadiri.
I'm sorry at this point. If you think Blake Shelton is asking you for Roblox gift cards, I think you're not talking to the real Blake Shelton.
Was arrested on campus by Collins College police and is now at the Collin County Jail.
The Sheriff Skinner in the Collin County Sheriff's Office has a zero tolerance. And if you are doing that, we are going to find you and we are going to arrest you.
This camera angle does not do this man justice. We can just see right up his nostrils.
And we are going to arrest you.
In Plano, I'm Jobin Puniker.
Oh, God. That was fucking hilarious. Where were we at? We were here.
Visit velos.com.
And make it quick.
If you even think you're slowing down, get a free virus scan at velos.com and make it fast.
I read it as the booger angle at first.
Tomorrow on the G-Spot, we meet Metal Gear Solid guru Hideo Kojima when Cinematech gives you the grand tour of his favorite games. Then X-Play gets down and dirty with the new Mr. Driller and visits the dark side of RPG addiction.
You lose again!
Every night starting at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Also, I see you in the chat, Booch.
Now with 40% less caring, it's
we're
Adam
at 7
Sessler
memberships
and
away.
Morgan
No,
Webb.
6 memberships
Wow,
away
and
from,
I thought it was exciting when we had
hitting the
20% less caring.
$100 membership on Twitch.
Welcome back,
which I really
Later
do appreciate
in the show,
everyone
we have
that's
our view of
been
what may turn out to
getting
be
to that
the
goal.
best game of
It
2005.
really does mean a lot.
Resident Evil 4.
I don't know when the marathon
well,
be,
Resident Evil
but
4
if we don't hit
reinvents
this,
the gameplay of Capcom
I will eventually do it when I get the 500 subscribers on YouTube.
horror franchise.
And for another, the homicidal
Which
peasants
I have
of
no clue
RE4
how long
aren't
it's gonna be,
zombies.
but,
They're
you know.
Spanish.
And that means that all the old zombies are out of a job. So
Well, it looks
how
like
are they
Untitled
doing?
Goose Game is winning the poll now on the
Well,
Discord.
I think we have some tape of that.
Get out.
I know. When we found out that Resident Evil 4 wouldn't have zombies, we knew we had to do our part to help the out-of-work undead.
Alright, Mr. Nemesis, come on in and have a seat.
Driving home from work, listening and chilling. Yep.
Great, you're hired.
Boochie.
Oh my god!
Snoochie boochies. Considering his superior genealogy, we figured Mr. Nemesis should start right at the top. But that didn't work out too well.
Nemesis. Oh my god.
What the hell is going on here?
I know what you're... Are you referencing what I think you're referencing? Are you referencing Ring?
Turn on the light.
Because
Yeah, I know, we haven't talked to her a
that'd
lot.
be pretty
In a
fun.
last-ditch effort
If
to
you
keep
are
him
not
employed, we
referencing
gave him a
Ring,
chance
I'm
to
gonna have
work
to
his
show
way up the
you
corporate
that.
ladder. But alas,
Because,
he was a
oh
failure.
my
You know what it's
god.
like, don't you? I mean, you've been through that.
Like, there's this game, it's Ring, The Legends of the
I know it should have
Nivenhagen.
been a little bit. You know, I should have
And
been the stylist a
it's,
lot more, but there's a.
There is,
this is a new technique. I haven't
like,
seen this.
it's like someone was speaking in a different language. And the way they pronounce Nemesis is like, it's like how you say it, Nemesis? I am not Nemesis. Nemesis?
I don't know if this is, I don't usually use this much paste on my face.
I'm here because Juicy Booch needs a friendly smooch. Listen, Smoochy Boochies.
Snoochie boochies.
This references the way the lady pronounced Nemesis. Oh. Oh, okay. I wasn't even paying attention to how she said it.
Alright, Mr. Nemesis?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Paste on my face.
Oh, man.
We were willing to give Mr. Nemesis one more chance, but he wasn't having it.
The Nemesis, yeah.
Mr. Nemesis, come back!
Executive producer X4.
Oh, that monster was my boss. Goodbye, Mr. Nemesis.
And to think that under all that leather and rubber, he was just a man.
Which doesn't really explain why he killed all those staff members.
Well, it was easy to fire him.
Just that he quit that day,
Next,
probably.
Resident Evil 4. I think I peed myself a little.
Seems why the show kind of fell off. It reminds me how like the Wise Kid You Know would just like kind of have like sketches that would just have their boss in it. Especially during like the first season
with 160 horsepower, panorama moonroof, and the opportunity to personalize.
Talking free piece.
That's what's his name.
And the opportunity.
That's Tsunami guy. That's Steve Blum.
Personalize.
My buddy, he met Steve Blum. And so we actually found out, like I found out something about Steve Blum that I didn't know. And so my friend met him at a convention, and he wanted to get something signed by him, and he couldn't find his one copy of the game. And so what he did was, he was like, haha, I'm gonna bring Doom 3. If you don't know, Doom 3, he plays a bunch of characters, and he is credited as additional voices in Doom 3. So my friend walked up and was like, I couldn't find my one game, but I wanted to get Mr. Additional Voices to sign Doom 3. And he's like, you know, he was explaining to my friend that that's what they actually call him in the business. Oh, you're playing through Doom 3 right now? That's awesome. Yeah, apparently they call him Mr. Additional Voices in the business of doing voice acting, because he's done it so much.
Talking free pizza, people. Give me a hoo-ha 2 times Tuesday.
Hoo-ha.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's 2 times Tuesday at Domino's. Buy
I
any
still
large
need to
pizza
play
at
through
regular
Doom
menu
3.
price.
That's
Get a
one game
second
I have
pizza
not
of
played
equal or
through
lesser
yet,
value
but
free.
I am going to
Get the
fix that
door.
at some
It's
point.
Domino's.
Hey, Angie, you going to the post office? Hey, Ted, you going to the post office?
Do I know you?
Anyone go to the post office? Jeff, Ronnie, Connie. Isn't anyone going to the post office?
Hey, Chuck. Can't go to the post office? Go to USPS.com.
From buying stamps to shipping packages, almost anything you do at the
X-Play,
post office,
I love it
you
when
can
it was
do
around
at
years ago. I love Code
USPS.com.
Monkeys.
It's how the U.S. Postal Service is working
I was
for you.
debating on if we can show Code Monkeys because it is on YouTube, but they also have it on Peacock. We may be allowed to. I don't know if I want to risk it or not, but maybe next time we could try to watch it.
Lunch?
Oh, the pump shoes. Sad their YouTube venture was a bust. Yeah, it really was.
RBK pumps. Inflatable shoes for a custom fit.
Dragons, mages, orcs, wizards.
What is this?
The fate of their world lies in your remote control. Scourge of Worlds. A 2-disc collector set with 6 different endings. Over 20 decisions.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Storylines. All in this interactive DVD collection.
If they separate us, we die.
This isn't a game, this is a DVD.
A Dungeons and Dragons adventure.
Scourge of Worlds. Hold on. Hold on. Scourge of Worlds. Someone actually played through it. Everyone lives. Good ending. Everyone lives.
If you'd like to interact, please like, please share.
Oh boy.
Did I mention that
We're still a good.
However that
What is this?
should.
They're like, oh yeah, let's make a game that isn't a game, it's just a DVD and it's just CGI. It's Hasbro made it.
Today.
You found the G-spot. Icons is coming up next.
Icons
Head
was
to the
good.
slopes of Aspen for the X
I think I remember
Games.
X
G4
Icons being
Sports
good.
presents the Winter Extreme Special, Sunday, March 6th at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Brought to you by T-Mobile.
Now 30% zombified. It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Now for the Resident Evil review.
You done?
Yes.
Welcome back to X-Play. Now with Resident Evil 4.
Yes, this is it. The game that should do for the GameCube what Grand Theft Auto 3 did for the PS2. Here's our review of Resident Evil 4.
We just love it when a series that is down and out turns itself inside out. Forget everything
God, I
you know
love
about
this game
action
so
games,
much.
folks. Resident Evil 4 is a smashing good time. You play as Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 2. 6 years after his ordeal in Raccoon City, he's sent to Spain to rescue the president's kidnapped daughter from a religious cult.
I see that the president's equipped
Kept you
his
waiting,
daughter
huh?
with ballistics, too.
These guys put the Branch Davidians to shame, and they're not going to give her back without a fight. Then again, maybe Leon has other ideas.
Little rough, don't you think?
Little
You
rough,
gotta
don't you
smoke.
Forget about the clumsy
God.
combat of old Resident Evil games. Leon's got a brand new over-the-shoulder look that lets you see everything that's coming at you. Well, almost everything.
Oh,
And there are some things you may not want to see.
the question is, does he get
But
the punch
there's a
the
lot
boulder?
more
No,
that's new about
that's in
Resident
4.
Evil 4 than just the gunplay.
That's in 5,
Many times you'll be asked to input button commands in a split second or face the consequences. In fact, you can't even relax during the cutscenes. And look out for those scripted events. Looks like you need AA, NCO. You can also upgrade each gun in the game in a number of categories, or buy new ones altogether from a merchant.
Welcome.
This gives the game a perfect mix of action and strategy. And also gives your weapons a little more oomph. Of course, it wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without using herbs for health and solving simple puzzles. But it's never laid on too thick. A big part of Resident Evil 4 is escorting Ashley around and protecting her. But she can also be a big help. We normally detest escort missions, but these are actually fun.
I actually liked
And just
the
when you
escort
begin
mission
to
with
tire of
Ashley.
it, the girl always seems to get captured again.
Ashley!
What's going on? This is perhaps the most intense game we've ever played.
Where's the satisfying sound of one's impalement?
Creatures come from anywhere and they find ingenious ways to attack. Every single boss in the game could be the final boss from any other title.
That is true.
They're that good. You don't need to be a Resident Evil fan to enjoy Resident Evil 4. In fact, you don't even need to enjoy video games to get the crap scared out of you.
Oh God.
Finding something wrong with this game is like meeting a trucker at yoga class. It ain't gonna happen. We give it a 5 out of 5 and our highest recommendation.
Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about.
Yep, it does not get any better or scarier than Resident Evil 4. This is already the lead contender for best game of 2005.
If you don't own a GameCube, Resident Evil 4 is supposed to come out on the PS2, but we're guessing that the PS2 load times are going to be pretty horrific, and the graphics won't be as good.
Frankly, look, Cube costs $99, so really, there's no excuse not to get out there and get Resident Evil 4 today.
And you can play it with this limited
GameCube costing
edition.
$99.
And the graphics won't be as good.
Frankly, look, Cube costs $99, so
$99. This is after the price drop. $99 and then $50 for Resident Evil 4. That was a fucking steal back then. Even with the price increase, even with like, you know, the inflation and stuff, that was a steal back then. And then like some GameCubes, including the one I had, came with like almost every fucking Zelda game at that point. You had the collector's edition disc that came with Zelda 1, 2, it was a demo for Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, all in one. Insane value for the GameCube.
really, there's no excuse not to get out there and get Resident Evil 4 today.
And you can play it with this limited edition Resident Evil 4 controller. It's shaped like the cutest little bloody chainsaw you've ever seen in your life.
I know, you just want to give it a hug.
That controller's worth so much money now.
I know.
Ow.
G4 Sports presents the Winter Extreme Special.
Aw, man. That was just... We need to watch more X-Play one of these times. Like, that's like genuinely just a good time, just watching X-Play. What else do we have here? We could pull up here. We got some LGR videos in here. LGR triple monitor setup for Flight Simulator 2020 with CRTs. I could imagine Booch having like a triple monitor setup to play Flight Simulator at some point. That's pretty cool. Oh, new Rich video.
You know damn well they're gonna raise the prices.
Gears of War coming to PS5? What? Which Gears of War is coming to PS5?
Hey, console prices are increasing, and you know what? It's definitely not because of the tariffs. Not at all. You could also buy your kid $2 instead of $30.
It's China to me. China!
So if you remember, recently Microsoft just announced that they are increasing the crap out of the price of their Xbox hardware and accessories. Two examples I always give of that is the Xbox Series S. The 1 terabyte model is going to be $430.
Rich just happened to pick a screenshot that had 420 in the corner.
And if you get the 2 terabyte Xbox Series X Galaxy Edition, it's going up to $730.
Yeah, Raccoon
which for
made,
now is more expensive than a PS5 Pro.
People pay for the costumes.
Even though that Series X has no more capabilities minus more storage and looking prettier than the base Xbox Series.
I want Gears of War to come to... I haven't looked and seen like what it is yet because I'm waiting for it to come out.
You could buy in 2020, but if you think it's going to stop with
want
Microsoft
it to come out
hardware
on Steam so I can actually buy it.
I just spit on my lip.
It's not. It's only on Game Pass.
It's
right
not.
Now.
There's no other official
Game Pass
announcements yet, but there are industry insiders that
store.
are almost positive that this is going to happen with the competitors of Microsoft as well. Now, David Gibson, who is the senior financial analyst over at MST Financial, he covers the gaming industry as well. He got some bad news for you. He's almost 100% positive. Hopefully he's wrong, and hopefully this news story ends
Hello
up being inaccurate, that PlayStation hardware is going to go up a crap ton as well. This is what he had to say on Twitter.
Yeah, that's
Xbox
kind of
X hardware.
Like, it was like, if Microsoft is going to go up in price, I think PlayStation would go up as well.
Their price increase of about $100 probably means Microsoft wearing some
unlikely PS5 to likely increase $200 in the US in May.
The tariff costs means they're eating some of the tariff costs still with the price increases. Let that sink in. China tariff is 145%, but probably assumes it normalizes to 40% or so. Will Sony do the same and take a profit hit? Unlikely. PS5 price increase likely $200+ in the US in May this month. So keep in mind what this means.
God.
Think about it real hard. You want a PS5 Pro? No, but let's just
like, even at this point, like, you could build yourself a computer with secondhand parts and you would still have money saved, like, left over. Like, you can go get a 3060 on eBay for, like, I'm gonna say $200. Like, and then you just cobble together a computer. Like, you know, AMD still offers AM4, and AM4 is still capable. You know, get a 5600X with a cheap motherboard. You get 16 gigabytes of RAM. So the 5600X. Hold on. Let's do a little bit of fun here real quick. We'll get a PC part picker, okay? Just for the hell of it. Alright. So $700 for a PlayStation 5, okay? Sony's games eventually come through the PC and you get them for cheaper. Alright, so 5600X. This comes with a cooler. You don't need a cooler with it. A motherboard. Alright, so what is the cheapest motherboard we can add to this? This Asus one for $72. It doesn't have anything fancy to it. Is there? What's this gigabyte one though? Does this have more features in it? This gigabyte one does look nicer. It does have an M.2 slot. We'll go with that one. Okay, we'll go with this gigabyte one. Right, memory. We'll do 16 gigabytes of RAM. Look how cheap 16 gigabytes of RAM is now. That's insane. Right, we'll just do 16 gigabytes to get it out here. Storage. All right. PlayStation 5 comes with like 1 terabyte. We'll go with a 1 terabyte Kingston, which is there's a cheaper one around here. I know there is. We'll go with the $60 one. Fuck it. $67 Kingston. We'll go with the case. We'll just go with a cheap one here. We'll go with the Cooler Master cooler box right there, and power supply. Okay, so we'll go with the MSI one right here. Well, no, that's only 65 watts. We'll go with we might go with that one. It all really depends on what we're going to be putting in this. This Thermalake, Cooler Master. I want to get like at least 750 watt in this. But I'm just trying to penny pinch here. Okay, we'll go with this one just for the time being. Okay, so right now, $438. Okay, that is without a CPU. I mean GPU. Now, if we want a GPU in there, hold on, 4060s went up in price? Jesus. So, I'm gonna be honest. This is my old graphics card, and it's fucking great. Now, do they have a 6700 in here? No, they don't. How much is a 7600? 7600. 7600 XT. Well, praise for performance. Let's say this is a beginner build. We'll go with the 6600. If you want to get like a secondhand 3060 for like $200, I would rather say go with that. But right here, this is less than the 2 terabyte. You guys can't see it right here. This is less than the 2 terabyte Xbox. This will be less than the PS5. Which I didn't want to pull it up here just in case, like, if I accidentally dox myself. I'm just gonna eBay right now. I look for a 3060. Hell, even watch this RTX 3070. I'm doing it in a different tab right now. You guys can't see it, but you can get a used RTX 3070. I'm looking on the side here. Get a used 3070 for about $300. That is good enough for most people. And hell, you could probably get maybe even a 3080 for around a little bit more. That's insane that it's going to be that much.
Say you did. It's going to be about $1,000. $900 before tax.
About that. That's absolutely insane.
Tax, you're going to be about $1,000 more.
And the good thing about PCs is you don't have to play at the highest settings. There's DLSS. There is everything. And it will be a better experience than having the PS5. You'll eventually get the games a little bit later. But at that point, what's the point?
$1,000 for an updated version of a soon-to-be 5-year-old console. If it happens, maybe Sony
that's even right. The PS5 Pro, that's $900.
The bullet and just keep the prices the same to have a competitive edge.
Oh my God.
Was the Xbox ever a competitor?
Like, okay, let's say, for example, chat. Okay, let's go with the $900 option, okay? Okay, let's change this around just a little tiny bit, okay? We'll add a video card here, okay? What are we gonna put in here? Actually, we'll go with my video card here. This is just to prove a point, okay? Okay, it actually went up in price a bit. So, we'll go to 7700. That's a good one. 7700. All right. For $20 more, you can get a 7700 XT. For $20 more. That's absolutely fucking insane.
This is insane, man. This hobby, hopefully it doesn't happen, and Microsoft is the one who just caves to the tariffs and brings up the prices.
That's not even older stuff.
Microsoft has more money in the bank
than a PS5.
Ride this tariff wave than Sony does. I can't see any way that Sony doesn't end up raising the prices. So again, here we are with our favorite hobby becoming less affordable across the board. And if you think this is going to stop here after PlayStation raises their prices, possibly, buckle up. It's going to get worse. And from what I'm hearing, they want to tariff movies that aren't being made in the States.
I heard about that. China! They want to tariff movies that are not coming to the States now. That is absolutely batshit crazy.
But at least you'll be able to...
And where does that stop at? I'm going to tell you, a lot of games that I play, they're not made in the States. They are made in different countries. That's not even including Japanese games. One of my favorite games of recent years was Perpetulia. And that was made in Trying to think where that was made at. I think Poland. I think it's a Polish game. We're gonna get
Gears of War 1.
Are they gonna tariff our digital games now? Are they gonna like when they say tariffs on movies? Does that mean they're just gonna do like just in the theaters, or it's gonna be digital as well? I'm gonna be honest. At this point, selling the C's is a pretty good option. Not gonna lie. Not even just for movies, but for games. It's insane. Absolutely
Gears
insane.
of War Reloaded, a remastered version on your PlayStation 5. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. This comes from Gematsu. I'll read it to you, then we'll discuss. Publisher Xbox Game Studios and developers The Coalition, Sumo Digital,
it is
and
coming to Steam.
have
Gears of War Reloaded for PC with Xbox. Or I will be buying that. It'll also be available in Game Pass users if you own a free upgrade Gears of War Reloaded. I hope they keep the multiplayer. That's the one thing I hope. Well, chat, when does that come out? August. We'll be playing through that again. We will be playing through Gears of War again. I didn't do it on stream.
Gears of War Reloaded for PS5,
like this
PlayStation
is a full price
5,
game I'm buying.
Xbox Series consoles and PC. It will launch on August
crossplay with cross progression. Okay, yeah, it's multiplayer. Yep,
26 for $39 with crossplay.
Sumo Digital's doing it. I know Sumo Digital. I'm surprised they're still around. They did the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 like was it not the port, but it's like the other version for PS1 using the PS2 using the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 engine. They did that.
Progression across all platforms will also be available via Game Pass. Users who own Gears of War Ultimate Edition will also receive a free upgrade to Gears of War Reloaded. The game is also going to include 4K resolution, 60 frames per second in campaign, 120 FPS in
multiplayer. We are going to sink so many hours in the Gears of War. Like, I am at least. 60 frames per second in the campaign. 120 FPS in multiplayer.
HDR.
I wonder if that's like a limitation where you can only do 60 in the campaign.
Dolby Vision and 7.1.4 Dolby
Atmos.
Atmos.
Horizon 2 and Xbox 360. Yeah, like they've been around.
Spatial audio.
They do good ports.
Variable refresh rate. 4K assets and remastered textures. I would hope so. Enhanced post-processing visual effects. Improved shadows and reflections. Super resolution with improved anti-aliasing. Zero load screens during the campaign.
Zero load.
Play what was.
Hold on. Zero load screens. During the campaign. Holy fuck. Chat, I'm coming.
Campaign, and you could play what was a must-have exclusive for Xbox, especially during the 360 days. You can now play it on their competitor's console. I get what you're trying to do, Microsoft, but this is
also if you guys do not know, I know QB may not know this, but yeah, Rich, he actually is streaming today. Make sure to go check him out here. He was always really nice to me when I did that work for him. But yeah, he's doing a stream here. Yeah, but I definitely recommend checking out his channel if you guys are not subscribed to it, since he's doing videos again.
Just get out of the hardware race. The gaming industry, in my opinion, has lost its way.
He streams here in about like 30 minutes,
could say
about an hour.
That exclusives are bad, and there's people who have made arguments, some of them valid, about exclusives not being
good. That's one reason I'm streaming early.
What is the incentive to buy a piece of hardware?
I'm really grinding
out this. What is the incentive to buy a Switch if you could get Super Mario exclusives or Nintendo's exclusives anywhere? What's the incentive to buy a PlayStation 5 if you could get their exclusives everywhere? Not
like, why would you buy like? What is like? I like that Xbox is bringing all their stuff to different places, but what's the point of buying the console?
Their games on Xbox Series consoles anytime soon.
Dude, the Gears of War games make me hard. All right,
but you get my point.
I want Gears 2 on PC. Microsoft, Gears 2 PC. Gears 3 PC. Come on. I need to come.
And look at Microsoft.
Booch,
what is the
on
point
YouTube.
to invest in your hardware, or as some may argue, even Game Pass, if you could get your games
Make sure you guys
anywhere?
go give all Booch a smooch later.
If you could literally have a PlayStation 5 and get Gears of War, what the hell are you making hardware for? What the hell are you making next-gen systems for, Microsoft? It makes no sense.
I actually, on my old computer, I actually had, what's it called, the original Gears of War port that was on PC. It actually played really well. I didn't have a single problem with it.
And the thing, and I know there are arguments like, oh, Game Pass, Game Pass, games as a service, Game Pass. What happens if maybe people just want to play Gears of War? And maybe they would have been a person who purchased an Xbox if they just wanted to play Gears of War, if they could only play it on your hardware, which in turn would get them into the Xbox ecosystem where maybe they would purchase more games and products later on. Now they're not going to purchase your hardware. That is why you're in distant third place with 32 million and change consoles sold for this entire generation.
Oh, he has 2 birds now.
You can't, well, Xbox Game Pass is such value. But there's a lot of people who only want to play a couple games a year where Xbox Game Pass or PC Game Pass is not a good value to them. It would be cheaper for them just to buy a game or two, especially if they're playing on PC. And
if you give me shit, you'll get a raccoon butt right in your face.
Steam has a sale. Whereas in the past, if people could only get Gears of War Reloaded on Xbox hardware, they would buy your systems, which in turn would turn you around a profit because now those people who own that system, who maybe just bought it for Gears of War Reloaded, would be like, now that I have this system, though, instead of just having it collect dust, I'll get this game, I'll download and buy this game, I'll download and buy this game. Now they're not going to do that. So I understand the gaming industry is going to be service-based. It's already starting to slowly happen as we see it.
Yep.
But
I don't want to do full reaction stuff. I may do like a stream like this maybe like once or twice, like once a week maybe, even if that. I just wanted just to kind of do this to kind of test the waters out. But also, I kind of just want to stream today in all honesty.
I don't know. I feel like I understand that AAA games cost a lot to make, and Sony and Microsoft at least are trying to find ways to recoup it by having their exclusives be multi-plat. Sony is, again, just bringing it to PC, not Xbox consoles. But I feel like the industry has lost its
this
way.
Year has been
and now
pretty
we're
good
hearing
for
about
so
these
far.
price increases on top
really
of it
surprised.
too. Microsoft already did it, and you have industry analysts saying that it's almost guaranteed that Sony's going to be doing it as well.
Yeah, stream whatever you want. Yeah,
and on
that's what I'm
top of it, you could get the games anywhere. So it's like, why am I going to buy these overpriced, outdated
that's
consoles?
Not gonna go away.
Where the hell are we going to be with 10th generation, man?
I'm actually doing more planned out streams as well. So I'm not doing this. I hope Doom Dark Ages delivers on what
I don't know.
Promised. Yeah, I hope so too.
Like I said in my previous video, we could be headed towards a crash, and things.
I think we are heading towards a AAA crash specifically, because indie games and AA games are doing fine. Look at Clair Obscur Expedition 33. That did really good. And like a lot of these other games, sorry, I have my eyes closed right now, but like a lot of these other games and stuff like that I've been playing, they've been indie games. Hold on, I'm gonna look real quick. You know, I've been playing older games. I played Splinter Cell. I've been playing I played through the Borderlands, which by the way, I watched the trailer for Borderlands 4. It looks really good. I'm actually really excited for that. I have not played Oblivion Remastered yet, but Parapetilia was one of like the surprises of this year for me, and that game I fucking love so much, and I really am excited to for more updates to that game when it comes out.
You know damn well
I don't watch drama related content, so I don't know why I'm getting recommended drama. This game right here, I've seen this. I actually really want to play this. Apparently there's a demo out for it. This is like a mini game that they have in the game. Let me look up a trailer for it. Here it is.
Okay, quick recap. This right in the jaw. In between doing that,
Art style of this game is fucking insane.
Get talked at by people and try to get a quiet moment or two to yourself so you can think and write new songs and do graffiti and play baseball the wrong way and deal with cops the right way and everything's anime. We're pretty much caught up. So you might be wondering what the hell we could possibly have left to show.
I love the art style. This is fucking crazy. It looks I think it is hand-drawn.
Welcome to Unbeatable Arcade. Its own complete game experience with challenges and modifiers and
Game modes, the secrets of the tone, but all that's just icing on the thing you're here for. Want to hear some of it?
So it's a rhythm game. It's really cool though. Like, I really want to play this. I know I should check out the demo for it, but yeah, that's I really want to show summoning. Aw. Weird little guys.
I'm gonna bring you HD if you can do it. Okay. Meow. Okay, good. Meow, meow. Gotcha. You're good. It's good for you.
Just get rid of him already! Dance, you dance for them! Yes!
Ow, ow, ow. I feel that.
How the f he stole your chain and jump on?
It's always the black cats that do that. It's like... Yeah, orange cats are like... Orange cats are usually the weirdest cats. Black cats are usually like kind of like a little bit mean. And then like if you have like a cow cat, like my cow cat just wants attention all the time. He wants to headbutt us, and when he wants kisses and stuff. And we got two gray cats here that won't leave me the hell alone. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, I wanted to watch this. I figured I would do it on stream here. Easy Delivery Company. I like the art style of it. Oh shit, this looks like it'd be pretty fun. So you're a cat delivery driver. When does it come out? It's coming soon to PC. A demo with a demo available now. Holy hell, we might have to play this like one of these times, chat. Maybe we just need to do like a demo stream where we check out like random like games coming out. I want to play this. This looks really fun. I like smaller games like this. Oh, you're supposed to keep it inside the truck too. It's a really cute game. I really want to check this out. And you stop and get soda. Oh wow! Also have a full tank of anything else you need today. I want to play this so badly now. Maybe we'll do a stream of it. Like maybe we'll like play like a bunch of demos on stream. What else we have here? I think what we're gonna do is what's this? 85% meta score. I know. This is Zelda, I think. Zelda. No, Skyward Sword. Is there a link between? No, it's not a link between World. That's 3DS. A Try Heroes. It is Zelda. Oh, this. What Zelda games on the Switch? Phantom Majora's Mask, not Tears of the Kingdom, not Oracle Seasons, Spirit Tracks. Echoes of Wisdom? Yeah, that's what it was. Oh shit, this is Unreal. One is Unreal. It has Unreal Tournament. That is Far Cry Primal. Oh, this is Days Gone. That's Factorio. Recognize it. That's what that one's easy. Let's go to Tsushima. We were just talking about that earlier. That's Halo 3. That's easy. That's Rayman Legends. That's Red Dead Redemption. That is Shadow Warrior original. No, remake. Great game, by the way. That's Star Fox 64. That's Smash Brothers original. That is Valkyria Chronicles. That's a great game. That's Doom Eternal. That's God of War 3. That's GTA 5. That's Lego Avengers. No, Lego Marvel Superheroes 1. That's Evil Within. I know that anywhere. That's Diablo 4? No, wrong franchise. Who? That was World of Warcraft. Cataclysm? That's Infamous. That is that's Injustice, maybe. That's Just Cause 2. That is Katana Zero. That's Kerbal. It's a base program. Uh Oh, that's lemons. I don't know how to spell it, but I know it's lemmings. That's how you spell it. That is Life is Strange. I need a little bit more. Mortal Kombat X. X. That is the Outer Wilds. Is it not? Oh yeah, it is. This is a stream this is a game we're gonna have to stream one of these times. I purposely did not watch a review on this because I wanted to experience it, and this is a game you can only experience once. That is Owlboy. That's Prison Architect. That is Sim City 4. That is... I do not know. Oh, that's StarCraft. It's original. I know that. That's Batman. That's Arkham Knight. That's Battlefield 1. I can sit here and play this. That's Black Ops 2. I'm not even gonna hit next on this because I'm gonna be sitting here playing this for like an hour if I do. All right, so I think I'm gonna call it right here, chat. Make sure you guys go check out Rich Tomorrow, like before, Rich Tomorrow, or if you guys don't like, because his stream's coming up here. But before we go here, I'm gonna go on Twitch here and see about rating someone, rating out. So I need to rate out people more. My buddy Austin McToaster is on. Rabbit Dance is on drawing a comic. Let me go to Creator Dashboard real quick, and we're gonna send some people over to somewhere. All right, I will be back tomorrow, chat. We're gonna be playing. I think we're probably gonna start, or even start and finish. What's it called? Untitled Goose Game if that wins. So yeah, I do appreciate everyone being here, and I'm just typing in the name right now. Optimistic Toaster. He's playing Oblivion Remastered, so go check him out. I'll probably hop in his chat here after this. So yeah. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night. I have no music up. I have no music up. I always do this.